Today in this video, I'll teach you how to create a business listing and directory website and also a classified ads listing website with WordPress. You can use this website for any kind of business listing like real estate, cars, services, jobs, etc. This is a very powerful and robust website which uses advanced custom fields to add custom features according to your needs. For example, if you see this website, this is the website that we'll be creating in this video. In this website, I've added multiple business listings. Somebody can come on my website, they can add their car, they can also add some other products, they can add job, they can post job on my website. They can also add real estate listing and services listing. And if you again scroll down further, you can see these categories. If they have to sell their phones or their laptops or some other products, some electronic products or bags or anything, they can add their products on my website, or they can promote their listing or their services on my website. Then if you scroll down, you can see some more options over here. Now, if you don't want to create a website like this wherein you're offering different services, if you want to create a specific website wherein you want to show only real estate listing, then you can create that thing as well. In this one single video, I'll show you how to create 4 to 5 different types of website. If you want to merge all the services, all the business listing in one, you can do that. If you want to create different website for different business listings, you can do that thing as well. So in this website, I have added only real estate. So you can see if somebody wants to see properties on sale, or if they want to see the property on rent, they can see this option. If you scroll down, you can see services section is also different, and this listing section is also different. Similarly, if you want to create a website wherein you want to offer only services, so you can create this type of website as well. Professional painting services, and after that AC services, handyman, and after that plumbing services, moving company, and so on and so forth. Similarly, if you want to create a website for buying and selling motor vehicles, maybe cars, trucks, motorcycles, you can create this website as well. And as I was talking about custom fields earlier, if you see this listing, this is a single listing. This is how a single listing will look like. You can change the design of the listing. In fact, you can completely change the design and layout of this listing. This layout that you see, this is a layout that I have created. Okay, this is a custom layout. So instead of this gallery, if you want some other layout, maybe something like this, you can have this layout as well. Then if you scroll on, you can see, because this is a real estate, this is all on one single website, by the way. This is a real estate listing. So this is how it looks like. Okay, the pricing is given over here. You can see the map. You can see this real estate on the map. You can see these are custom fields, and these are all different fields for different categories. This is a real estate. So here it says how many bedrooms, how many bathrooms, when was this property built, what is the property size, description, all the different features for the property. They can see the floor plan. So your customers can upload the floor plan. Okay, they can also see this thing. Okay, virtual tour. They can see, or they can do a virtual tour of the property. So this option is also given. And again, I'm saying these are all custom fields. If you have the video of the property, you can upload that video. You can also show the exact location of the property if you want. Then after that, we have this option, loan calculator. If somebody wants to take a loan, they can calculate the loan and so on. Now this is a custom design as I was talking about earlier. Now if somebody wants to see the phone number, they will have to sign up, and after that they can see the phone number of the person who has posted this thing. Or if they want to chat with this person, or if they want to email this person, they can obviously do that. If you want to change the layout of this listing, here as you can see. Now maybe if I want to bring this thing maybe at the right hand side. Okay, I don't want this gallery over here. So I can simply drag and drop the gallery. Now as you can see, this is at the right hand side. Maybe I want this section at the left hand side. Okay, over here at top. So I have this section over here. Similarly, if you want to add more options, maybe in between I want to add a video or anything like that, any new data, I can do that thing as well. Okay, so here as you can see, this is a totally custom design. You can design this listing however you want it. Now if I open a different listing, this is a car listing. This is not a property listing. So in this listing, things are different. Here the custom fields are different. Here it says the brand of the car, and then after that the model, what is the mileage on the car, what is the car year, description, and different features related to the car, different documents related to the car, and after that you can see the video of the car if you have a video of this car, and so on. So these different listings will have different features. Similarly, if you want to add more features, like if you want to give this option of vehicle history, they can download a report and they can also see all these options. Then you can obviously do that. Similarly, if you want, you can add different services, and this is how a service listing will look like. And another great thing about this website is that your customers, whoever comes to your website, they can have their own front-end dashboard. Here, as you can see, they have different options. If they want, they can simply click on this thing, they will see their dashboard. So this person, as you can see, has posted 9 different listings or ads. This person is selling this phone, controller, shoes, car, and all these things. Okay. Then after that, if they want to add a new listing, they can click on post your ad and they can add a new listing right from the front end. They don't have to go to the back end to do this thing. Now, there is one option over here. If you want, you can have this option for free, which means that anyone can come to your website. They can add a listing for free. Or if you want, you can also charge them money. So they will have to buy some package. They will have to buy some subscription plan. And after that, they can post some ads. Here, as you can see, their ads will run on your website for 7 days, for 14 days, and all these options. So if you want, you can have this thing for free. You can keep this feature free. People coming and posting ads on your website, posting business listings on your website. Or if you want, you can charge money for this thing as well. Similarly, there is one more option. If I go back to my ads, the ads or listings which I have posted. Now these are all maybe if you do one thing, you can have the listing posting free. But if you want to promote this listing, bump up this listing, then you can charge some money. So by default, these kind of website get like thousands of different listings, thousands of different ads. So if somebody wants to promote their ad, they can click on this promote option and they can then select some package. Now this is a different type of package. So if they want to promote their listing, they can promote it. Or if they don't want to promote it, they just want to bump up this listing. So they can click on bump up and they can purchase a new package. Here, as you can see, they can pay you $3 to bump up their listing. I'll explain you what this bump up and this promotion is. And here, as you can see, in this website, we'll also learn how to integrate different payment gateways like PayPal, Stripe, credit, debit card, or if you want, you can also integrate Indian or different country payment gateway as well. Now, if I go back to my listing, now if you search for any listing, if you go to all listing plan, you can see this listing is a featured listing, which means that the person who has posted this listing has purchased some package and they have bumped up this listing. Okay, they paid the money. So that is the reason why this listing is showing at top. Okay, so this is what it does. So if somebody wants, they can purchase some package to bump up or to promote their listing. So this will help you to make some extra money if you want to keep this website free, which is the recommended way to start your website. Keep things free and just charge if they want to promote their listing. Now let's see the homepage design in detail. So if you see this homepage design, we have different sections. Again, I'm saying if you don't like this section, you can create a different section like this one. Here, as you can see, this is a different section. Similarly, this is another different section, then another different section. You can have different options, different fields over here based on the type of website you're creating. Then you can have different categories. Then you can showcase your featured ads. So you can showcase those ads or those listings on the homepage who have purchased different plans. Then after that, we have this process thing, how this entire website works. You can search for anything you're looking for. Then you can find the ad with the precise location. And if after that, you can explore from the best available ads. Then we have this call to action button, some testimonial, positive testimonials and blogs related thing. Okay. And then we also have this, newsletter option and footer option is given. Now header and footer is also completely custom. You can design your own header and footer. Similarly, if you see this website, this header looks a little bit different. The color and the button style is different. Here, the color and the button style is different. So just like this option, just like you can custom design the layout of the website and layout of these things, you can also custom design the layout of header and footer. Then after that, we have many other things. We have the blog page, about page, contact page, login register, many other pages and many other features that I want to show you. But I'll stop over here because the introduction is taking way too long. So I'll stop over here. I just wanted to give you a quick idea about the website that you will be creating. I hope you guys like this demo website. If you like this website and if you want to create this website, make sure you watch the complete tutorial. And before you proceed further, if you find this video helpful, if you want to watch more useful videos like this one, make sure to subscribe and click on the bell icon so that you don't miss any future notifications. If you like this video, give a thumbs up to this video, share it with your friends on Facebook, Twitter, WhatsApp, whatever social media platform you use. And throughout the video, if you have any doubts, any comments, any suggestions for me, you can always leave them in the comments section below. And now, let's start creating this website. Okay, so now to create any kind of website, whether it's an e-commerce website, a simple blog, business website, business listing website, any kind of website, we need two basic things: a domain name and a hosting account. A domain name is simply the name or the URL of your website. For example, blogdude.com, youtube.com, google.com, amazon.com. These things are different domain names. So we'll also have to register a domain name on the internet, so that whenever someone wants to visit your website, they can simply type in this domain name in the browser URL bar and they can land on your website. Second, and the most important thing, is your website's hosting. Hosting is basically a server or a computer wherein your entire website is saved. So if you see this website from top to bottom, all the different categories, pages, media files, this entire website is saved in a server, and that server is running 24/7. So that whenever someone wants to visit your website from any particular country at any given time, they can always see your website live. Now, because your server is always up and running, your website is always live. Now, hosting is the most important thing about your website, because everything related to your website is directly or indirectly dependent on your hosting. So your website speed, your website's performance, the user experience on your website security, and even your website's ranking in Google and Bing search results is totally dependent on your hosting. So if you select a good and reliable hosting, everything will be positive on your website. Your website will load very fast. User experience on your website will be very positive. For anybody to attack or hack your website, it will be almost impossible. And most importantly, you will get better ranking in different search results. And obviously, in contrast to that, if you select a cheap and crappy hosting, everything will be opposite of that. Now, there are literally thousands of different hosting providers available in the market, but unfortunately, only a handful of them are really good enough to consider. But you don't have to worry about that. You can simply do one thing: open a new tab and type in blogdude.com/hostinger. In fact, you don't even have to type in this thing. This link is also given to you in the video description below. You can simply click on that link and you should be redirected to this page. Now, this is the hosting that we'll be using: managed WordPress hosting. We are not using the regular web hosting, we are using a managed WordPress hosting. And the reason is because we'll be using WordPress software to build our website. Okay, so we want a hosting that is specially crafted for WordPress websites. Okay. Another thing you can see over here, this hosting is recommended by WordPress itself. So the platform that we'll be using to build our website, that platform itself recommends this hosting. And if you scroll down, you can see they have a very positive rating and review on Trustpilot. Then after that, if you scroll down, you can always click on get started. It will redirect you to this section. Okay. If you go at the bottom, this is the section that we want to go to. Now here, as you can see, there are three different plans available: premium, business, and cloud startup. Now, if you're doing this for the first time, I would recommend you to just start with this plan, premium plan. Okay. This starts at just $2.99 or $3 per month. And you get up to 25 different websites with this plan. And you also get a lot of more features. You get a free domain name, a lot of features related to WordPress and all. So you can read about all these features. You can also click on view all features. You will see more detail about all the features that you get with this hosting. So to save some time, simply select the premium plan and click on this choose plan button. Once you click on that button, you will be redirected to the next page. Now in this case, you can see by default 48 months, which is 4 years, is selected for you. And I would recommend you to keep it at 4 years. For 4 years of hosting, you just have to pay $143 for 4 complete years, not 1 or 2 years, for 4 complete years of hosting. In fact, if you enter my coupon code, you will get additional 10% discount. So if you click on this thing, have a coupon code, and if you enter this coupon, NAYYAR, NAYYAR, click on apply. Now you can see instead of $143, you get $130. So additional $14 of discount you'll get with this coupon. So I would highly recommend you to go with the 4 years plan. Obviously, if you want to go with 2 years, you can do that thing as well. But the more plan you select, okay, the higher period you select, the better discount you will get. So that is the reason why I recommend at least 24 months or select 48 months. That is the best plan. Okay. Select this thing and after that click on continue. Then in the next step, they will ask you to enter your email and password. So whatever your email and password is, just enter that thing. Make sure to remember this email and password as well, because this will become your login credentials. So whenever in future you want to log into your Hostinger account, you will have to enter this detail. Okay, so make sure you remember whatever you enter over here. After that, click on register. Then finally, in the last step, you will see this option. You have to enter your basic details. your first name, last name, phone number, address, all these details. If you have a GST number, if you're watching this from India, you can enter your company name and GST number over here to get GST credit, and after that click on continue. Finally, you will see the payment option. There are multiple options given over here. You can make payment through card, you can make payment through PayPal, UPI, and many other options will be available. Now, based on your country, you will see even more options over here. Okay, so the country that you're watching this video from, that country's payment gateways will be available. I'm from India, so for me, UPI payment and card payment, all these options are given. So whatever payment option you want, you can select that, click on submit payment and make the payment. Now once your payment is successful, you'll automatically be redirected to this page. Here now they will ask you a few things. First of all, they will ask you who you're creating this website for yourself or somebody else. We'll select the first option, myself or my business, and after that you need to click on this next button, which is given over here at the bottom right corner. Then they will ask you whether you're creating a new website or migrating an existing website. Again, we'll select the first option, I'll create a website. And after that again we'll click on this next button at the bottom right corner. Then you'll have to enter your email address and password for your WordPress dashboard. So again, this is going to be the login credentials for your WordPress dashboard or the backend of your website. So remember this email and password as well, and also make sure you select a strong password. After that again click on next. Then they will ask you what type of website you're creating, online store, blog, portfolio, business and services. Any type of website you can select over here, it does not matter. This is just a simple survey. So whatever option you want, you can select that and again click on next. Then they will recommend you or they will give you some pre-built websites and themes. We don't need any one of these because we are creating a very different type of website. So this time we'll click on create blank site. Then they will recommend you few plugins. We don't need them. So click on skip. Now it's time for domain name. Now, as I said you earlier, we'll be getting free domain name with this hosting. So whatever domain name you want to register, you can simply type in that domain name over here. So for example, if I want to register this domain name nayyarshake.in, I'll simply type in nayyarshake over here. Then after that, it will recommend me some extensions like .com, .net, .fun. Many different domain name extensions are available. Whatever domain name extension you want, you can select that and finally again click on next. Now, because we are doing this for the first time, we're registering a new domain name. They will ask you some details. So just enter your basic details again, your name and address, all those things. And after that, click on finish registration or complete registration. And now as you can see, your domain name is getting registered. Once completed, you'll finally see this page. This is the data center location page. So you have to select the data center location for your website. I would recommend you to leave it to default. It will automatically select the nearest data center location to you. So I would recommend you to leave it to just default. Because I'm from India, for me, India data center location is selected. Or if you're from neighboring countries to India, India data center location will be selected for you. So just leave it as it is and click on next. Once you do that, you can see WordPress has started installing on this new domain name. This is a very small process, hardly takes around 2 to 3 minutes. So let's wait. Now once WordPress is successfully installed on your domain name, you will see this page. This is how your website will look like. You will basically be redirected to your website. Okay, this is how it will look like. You will see your domain name and a simple page like this one. Now I would recommend you to come to this page, hpanel.hostinger.com. Type in this thing in your URL bar and you will land on this page. Now this is the control panel for Hostinger. This is a very important page. This is the page or this is the place from where you will control your hosting. Now with the left hand side, you will see several options. You need to click on this websites option. Now on this page, you will see all the different websites that you have created with this hosting. Now if you're doing this for the first time, you will see only one domain name that you have just selected. So besides your domain name, you will see a few buttons. I would recommend you to click on this button, WP admin. Now what this will do is this will open a new tab for you and this will automatically log you in to your WordPress dashboard. And you will be redirected to a page like this. I would recommend you to click on this dashboard option at the left hand side. Now this page is the most important page of your website. This is your WordPress dashboard page. So whenever you want to do some changes on your website, maybe you want to change the design of your website, if you want to add new features on your website or add and manage listing, manage payments, everything will be done from this page. And whenever you want to come to this page, you simply type in your website name and after that you put in /WP-admin. So for example, if your domain name or your website name is google.com, you will type in google.com/WP-admin and after that you'll land on this page. Now, whenever we install WordPress on a new domain name, there are a few basic settings that we have to do, and there are a few simple things that we have to understand. First of all, on your dashboard page, you will see all these widgets. These are not at all useful, so we can get rid of all these widgets. We can simply click on the screen option at top and untick everything, okay, and check everything from here. Then at the left hand side, we have few more options. We have the next option is the post option. Under that, you will see one blog post, one dummy blog post is already created for you, hello world. Later on in the video, we'll delete it and create our own custom blog post. Then we have the media option. Whenever we install or whenever you upload any media files, whether it's these images, icons, videos, whenever you upload any media file on your website, you will be seeing that from here. You can manage them from here. If you want to add a new media file, you can do that from here. Then we have the pages option, which is again a very important option. Using this option, we'll be creating different pages like our home page, listing page, about page, blog page, many different pages. Then we have the comments option. Whenever somebody leaves any comment below any of your blog posts, you will see those comments over here. You can approve them, unapprove them, reply, or even delete those comments. The next option is your appearance option. Under appearance, you will see few themes will be installed for you, and one of those themes will be automatically activated. So in this case, 2025 theme is active. And if you open your website, this is how your website is looking. This design of your website is because of this theme, 2025. If you activate some other theme, for example, let's activate this 2024 theme. Click on activate. Now, if you again come back to your website and if you refresh it, now as you can see, your website design has a little bit changed. Now, this is because of this theme. Theme basically changes the design, the layout, the appearance of your website. Now, we don't need any one of these themes. We'll be installing a totally different theme later on in the video. In fact, in the next step. For now, what you can do is you can delete all these extra themes. So click on this 2025, click on this delete button at the bottom. Okay. Now we won't be using this 2024 as well. In the next step, we'll be installing some other theme. Then at the left hand side, we have plugins. If you click on that, just like themes, you will see few plugins will be automatically installed and activated for you. Now, what is a plugin? A plugin is kind of a software or an add-on that will add some extra features and functionalities to your WordPress website. For example, to add all these features, job related feature, posting jobs on your feature, payment feature, all these features will need different plugins. For example, for payments, we need a different plugin. For selling products on your website, we need a different plugin. For adding these listings, we need a different plugin. Okay. So plugins basically add features and functionalities on your WordPress website. Then at the left hand side, click on settings. First of all, we have general settings. So under general setting, you can name your website something. By default, it will be written something like blog or anything like that. You can change this thing. You can add your company name or your brand name over here. Then after that, you can also tick mark this thing membership. Make sure to tick mark this thing. Very important. Anyone can register so that people can come and they can create an account on your website. Very important step. Then after that, under time zone, select whatever time zone you follow in your country, and after that click on save changes. Then under settings, we have permalinks. Click on that and make sure post name permalink structure is selected. Okay, if some other permalink structure is selected for you, simply select post name and click on save changes. Again, come back to your dashboard. Now with this, we have completed all the basic settings related to a WordPress website. Now before we proceed further, let me come back to the Edge panel. Okay, this Hostinger dashboard. Now I want to show you a few more things. Now, while purchasing the hosting, while purchasing the premium plan, I said that you can create up to 25 different websites with this hosting. So in future, if you want to create your second, third, fourth website, how you will do that? Let me show you that. Similarly, if you already have a domain name registered on some other website, maybe if you have a domain name registered on GoDaddy, Namecheap, Namebright, any other website, and if you want to use that domain name with Hostinger, what is the process? Let's understand these two things. So first of all, to add a new website, we click on this button, add website. We select WordPress. Now you'll see a very similar step again. They will again ask you to select username and password for this new WordPress dashboard. Click on next. After you do that, then they will recommend you some pre-built themes and plugins. Don't need it. Click on create blank website. Now it's time for domain name. Now you can either purchase a new domain name for your second, third, fourth website, or if you already have a domain name, you can enter that domain. So I've already registered this domain name fahem.in on GoDaddy. So I'll type in this domain name. And once I type in this domain name, here as you can see, it says, do you own this domain? So it says that this is not available. Other domain name extensions are available like fahem.tech, fahm.ai, but this is not available. So if you own it, you can use it. So I'll select this option because I own this domain. And after that, I'll click on install WordPress to install WordPress on this domain. Now, by the time WordPress is getting installed on this new domain name, I can do one thing. I can link my domain with Hostinger. So go to GoDaddy or wherever you have registered your domain name. And once you log into your account, your domain name registrar account, scroll down, you can see all the different domain names that you own with this account. So this is the domain that I just entered, fahm.in. Maybe if I want to use this domain name, besides every single domain name, you'll see some buttons. We have to click on this DNS button. Click on this. DNS stands for domain name server. So basically we have to change the name servers of our domain name. So here, as you can see, the name server option, click on that and click on change name servers. Select this option. I'll use my own name server. Now come back to this page and let it complete first of all. Now once this process is 100% completed, you can come back to your Edge panel. Then click on websites at the left hand side. And now you'll see this domain name is also added on this list. But here it says domain not connected. So let's connect this thing. So to connect this thing, we'll click on check guide. And this will now give you your custom domain name server. So click on your name server number 1. It will be copied for you. Go back to your GoDaddy account, paste it under line 1. Similarly, copy your name server number 2, go back to the GoDaddy account, paste it under line 2 and click on save. Now once you click on save, come back to this page and tick mark this thing. I've changed my name server records and click on finish. Now your domain name will be connected with Hostinger. And here, as you can see, it says it can take up to 24 hours to connect your domain name with Hostinger. So by that time you can wait, and after it is completed, you can come back to dashboard and follow my steps. Okay, so let's start creating this website. So for that, first we need to install some resources. We need to install a theme, a page builder and some plugins. Let's start with the page builder. Let's install this page builder. This is a free page builder. So to download this page builder, you have to open a new tab and type in blogdude.com/Elementor. In fact, you don't even have to type in this thing. This link is also given to you in the video description below. You can simply click on that link and you should be redirected to this page. Now this is the page builder that we need. As you can see, we have a free version available. So we need to download this free version. Click on this button, download for free. It will ask you your email. Simply enter your email and tick mark this thing. And after that, simply click on let's go. Then you will see a new file will start downloading for you. And once it is downloaded, we need to upload this file on our website. So to do that, you can again come back to your dashboard. At the left hand side, click on plugins, click on add plugin, upload plugin, and simply select this file. So you can simply drag and drop this file over here and click on install now, or you can click on choose file, select the file where you have downloaded, and after that click on install now. And once this plugin or once this page builder is installed, you can simply go ahead and click on activate plugin. Once activated, you might see a setup window like this. We need to just get rid of this. So you can see this thing, see this cross over here at the top right corner. You can click on that. It will exit this thing. Then click on screen option and remove this widget as well. Now we need to download and install a theme. And this is the most important part because this theme will change the design of your website. In fact, with this theme, you'll also get all the required plugins. So we don't have to install or download plugins separately. With this theme, you'll get all the required plugins as well. So to download this theme, again, open a new tab. And this time type in blogdude.com/Listivo. In fact, this link is also given to you in the video description below. So you can click on that link. Now this is the theme that we need to install, Listivo classified ads WordPress theme. Now this is a premium theme, which means that you'll have to purchase this theme. But don't worry, great thing about this theme, in fact this entire platform theme forest platform, is that this is a one-time payment. So you just have to make this payment once, $79. And once you purchase this theme, you can use this theme on your website for lifetime. So you don't have to make any monthly or annual payment to this theme or this platform. Once you purchase this theme for $79, you can use this theme on your website for lifetime. Not only that, even future updates are included. So whenever new updates and new designs are added in this theme, new features are added in this theme, you will keep on getting those updates, features, and all the different designs for lifetime as well. With that, you also get 6 months of support. You can see these things over here. You also get 6 months of support from the theme developer. So if you have any problem, anything, you can raise a ticket and they will help you out. So we need to purchase it. Simply click on add to cart and purchase this theme. Once you purchase it, you will see all your purchases over here at top right corner. You will see a username. Under that, you will see downloads. Click on that. And over here you will see all the themes and plugins that you have purchased with this platform. So maybe let's say this is the Listivo theme. So you can click on download and select the second option, not the first one, second one, which says installable WordPress file only. Click on that and it will start downloading a new file. I already have this file, so I'll simply cancel this thing. And here as you can see, this is how your file will look like. Theme forest, some thing, and after that it will tell you your theme name. So we need to upload this theme on our website, and to do that you will have to come back to your dashboard, click on appearance, click on add theme, upload theme, and simply select this file. So I'll simply drag and drop this file over here, click on install now. And once it is installed, you need to click on activate. And after that you will get this option, this theme requires the following plugins. You can start downloading these plugins. So you can click on this link, begin installing plugins, and you can install these plugins one by one. So let's first install this one, contact form 7. Click on install button. Once it is installed, you can click on this link, return to required plugin installer. Let's now install Listivo Core, very important plugin, in fact most important plugin. Once installed, again come back to the page. Now install this Listivo updater, come back to this page, then install MailChimp for WP. And once you install all these files, you can come back to your plugin installer and activate all the plugins at once. So you can tick mark over here, under bulk action, select activate and click on apply. Now again, go back to your dashboard. Now once you go back to your dashboard, you might see many new options added over here at the left hand side. Listivo panel, demo importer, Listivo listings, and Listivo updater. First of all, I would recommend you to click on Listivo updater. And over here you need to enter your purchase code so that you'll keep on getting the updates. So where you'll get the purchase code, you can again go back to the theme page. So I'll go back to blogdude/Listivo. After that, click on this support tab. Then you will see your purchase code at the bottom of this page. So whatever your purchase code is, you can simply copy it, come back to this page, paste it and click on save. Make sure you connect your website with that theme. Okay, now once you do this thing, now we have to start adding all the important things. Now, first of all, you have to decide what type of website you want to create. Now, if you want to create a website wherein you can have all the options for listing, whether you want to allow your people, your customers to add listing related to cars, related to motorbikes, jobs, real estate, all the categories. Or if you want, you can only select specific category and you can add listings related to that specific category, like real estate or only services category. So whatever your option is, you will add custom fields related to that. I'll show you all the options so that you get a better idea whether you want to create all categories website or single category website. It will help you out. So come back to your dashboard. Now at the left hand side under Listivo panel, you need to click on custom fields. Now here we have to start adding different fields. Now for different fields, there could be different options. For example, if I open a real estate listing, for example, let's open a real estate listing. This is how a single real estate listing looks like. Here as you can see, number of bedrooms, number of bathrooms, year built, property size. These are different custom fields. Similarly, property listing, property features, attachment, floor plan, virtual tour. These are the different custom fields that we have to create. So let's create that. So first let me create all the custom fields that are necessary for real estate, and after that we can create some more. In fact, before that, let's first create one custom field which is available or which will be applied on all type of listing, whether it's real estate, whether it's services, whether it's job, whether it's technology, price. Okay, this custom field, the price field, will be applied to all categories, whether they are selling apartment, whether they are selling car, whether they are selling mobile phone. They will have to enter the price, what price they are asking. So this is the field that is available, that is applied on all categories. So let's first add that field. So to add a new field, we'll simply click on add new field. Under name, we'll type in price, and under type, we'll simply select price type. Okay, this type will be given to you, price. Select that and click on add field. If you want, you can make it required, which means that whoever is adding this listing or submitting this listing, they will have to enter the price. Okay, so you can select this and click on save changes. Now in price, we also have some option. You can have like if you're creating a listing for maybe let's say some other option wherein you might have to add some pre-text and post-text. So text before, text after. So maybe text after could be per month. Okay, So whatever the price is, after that it will automatically say like 100, let's say it's $130. So $130 per month. So if you want, you can add this text before, text after thing as well, and click on save changes. Then let's add all the real estate listings, real estate custom fields first, and after that we'll add some other categories. So first I'll click on add new. First let's say add bedrooms. How many bedrooms? Okay, so I'll give it a name of bedrooms, and we have to select a number. Whenever somebody is selecting how many bedrooms, they just have to select the number. So I'll select number field. This is a number field. Okay, rest everything will be fine. Just click on save changes. Then click on add field. Next option will be bathrooms. How many bathrooms? Again, this is going to be a number field, number of bathrooms. Okay, click on save changes. Then we have year built. Okay, property year built. So add new field. Again, this is going to be a number, but this time we'll do one thing. We'll hide the 1000 separator. By default, on every number, for example, here we have not hidden the 1000 separator. So here it says 1000 square feet with this comma. But in here, we don't want a comma over here. Okay, so we want to hide the 1000 separator over here. Click on save changes. Then next option we have is property size. Okay, so I'll select property size, click on add new field. This is also a number. So we'll select number. Now we won't hide a 1000 separator, but here we have one thing. We'll add after text square feet. Okay, so whatever the number they enter, for example, if a customer enters 1000 number over here, after that it will automatically say square feet, 1000 square feet or square meter, whatever option is available, or whatever measurement unit is most prevalent in your country, you can add that and click on save changes. Then if you see, we have property features. What all features are available in this property that customer can select. So I can click on add new field and we can name it property features. Okay. And this is going to be a taxonomy. I'll explain you what a taxonomy is. First of all, let's add a field, click on property features. And over here, you can make it required if you want. I will select first of all, multiple values. I want to allow them to select multiple values. And under search logic, select and. There are two options, and or. We'll select, I'll explain you about this thing later on. First, just select and for this one. Okay. And after that, click on save changes. Now, once you create any taxonomy, this was the first taxonomy that we created. Now, if you hover over listings at the left hand side, now as you can see, this option is added, property feature. So whatever taxonomies you will create, those taxonomies will come under listing, and you can see those taxonomies. So under this taxonomy, what happens is, for example, we have selected number of bedrooms, bathrooms. A person can simply enter the number, for example, 2 bedrooms or 2 bathrooms or 3 bedrooms and so on. Year built also, it's a number. They can simply type in the number, but property feature can be many different features. So what we'll do is we'll create many features, and that person can select what all features are available in this property. Okay. If you still don't understand, don't worry. Once we, slowly and steadily do everything step by step, you'll understand everything much better. Then let's add this virtual tour, or maybe let's first add attachments. Okay. Click on add new field and I'll name it, let's say floor plan. Okay. And this time we'll select attachments so that whatever the floor plan is, people can select that file. Now, how many maximum file number and what is the maximum file size? If you want to change this thing, you can change it. Then let's add a new option and let's name it virtual tour. And this is going to be embed. Okay. This is an embed file. So we'll select embed, click on save changes. Now you can also give them some hint. For example, what is this embed? So you can give them some hint like, please enter the iframe code for the virtual tour. Okay, you can give them some hint. So whenever they are adding a listing, this will help them out. So these are all the custom fields related to real estate. Now, if you open some other option, for example, let's open a service listing. Okay, let's open service listing. Now here, what things will be useful? Maybe you can add, I have not added those things, but I'm just giving you an example. Whether it's a job, people can also add a job, or they can also add services. So on these options, we can have like per hour rate. What is the per hour rate? Or if you want to hire them on salary, what is the salary you're offering? Or what type of contract, whether it's like a one-time contract or monthly contract or just a contract-based business, recruiter type, job level, these kind of options can be added. Okay. So let's see how to add that. So I'll click on add new field. And first of all, we'll name it per hour rate. Okay. And this is going to be obviously a number. So we'll select number, click on add. Then over here, we can type in text after, we can select per hour. So whatever number they enter after that, it will select, it will say per hour. Okay, click on save changes. Then click on add field and let's add a salary field. Okay, now for this, a type is given over here, salary type. So you can simply select that type and click on save changes. Now here under after text, we can select per month. Okay, salary per month. Click on save changes. Then click on add new file, and we can have contract type. Okay, and this is going to be taxonomy, or if you want to, you can also select text. Okay, maybe I'll select taxonomy for this as well. Okay, select taxonomy, click on add field. Then we can also select a new option, come back, click on save changes, add new field, recruiter type. So this can also be a taxonomy. So under recruiter type, we can have something like whether the person who has posted this job, whether they're the direct employer or they're just a middleman, a recruiter. So these kind of options can be added. Then after that, we also have job level. So we'll add a new option. I'll give it a title of job level. And this is also going to be taxonomy. So what kind of job this is, experienced job, graduate job, internship level job, what kind of job it is or service it is, you can select that. Then we also can add job hours. Okay, and under this option, whether again this is going to be a taxonomy, whether this is a full-time job, part-time job, or just a weekend job, those options can be added over here. Then click on add new type, and here now we can add service type. So what type of service? So when you're selecting a service option, it could be many type of services. Okay, so whether they are auto repair, bridal makeup, cake making, carpet cleaning, those kind of different types of services. So this is also going to be a taxonomy. Click on save changes. Now let's add some custom fields related to cars or vehicles. So if I open a single listing for cars or vehicles or motorbikes, here as you can see, we have make, what is the brand. So instead of make, you can type in brand, then what is the model, what is the mileage, what is the car year, these kind of features. Then some features related to car. So car features are different, and similarly real estate features are different. So you can add these options. So let's add these, click on add new field. First, let's add make. Now, instead of taxonomy, you can have a taxonomy. Let me explain you difference between taxonomy and text. So instead of this taxonomy, you can also select a text. Okay, so both things work very similarly, but the text will save you some time. Let me explain you how. So if you select make, in fact, for this, let's select taxonomy. For model, we'll select text. Okay, so I'll select this option and we'll select, click on save changes. Now for new one, click on add new field and I'll select model and I'll name it, I'll select type text. Okay, click on save changes. Now let me explain you the difference between these two. Now if I try to add a new listing, for example, first of all, let me do one thing. Under listings, we see this make because this is a taxonomy. So under make or under, you can name it brand. Instead of make, you can also name it brand. So it could be multiple brands like BMW, Mercedes or Hyundai. Okay, these kind of brands, Honda, different car brands. Okay, so in this option, in taxonomy option, what happens is you have to add these options, and your customers, when they try to add a new listing, they will have to select any one of these options. Okay, but under text, you don't give them any options. They can type in whatever text you want. Let me explain you this thing. So if I try to add a new listing, click on add new listing from here. If I scroll down and let me see this option here, as you can see, under make, I'll have to select something. I cannot just type in anything I want. Okay, you can see I'll have to select something. So maybe I select Hyundai. Now under model, I don't get that type option. I don't get that selection option. I can type in whatever my car model is. So maybe I'll type in Creta. Okay, this is my car model. So this is the main difference between taxonomy and text. In text, your customer can type in anything they want. And in taxonomy, you can select, you can give them options and they will have to select any one of those options. Now, this is also differentiated over here. If they are searching for something, then taxonomies can be very helpful. They can search for that specific thing based on that taxonomy. Okay. So based on that car name, they can search for, or based on the car brand, they can search for that. If I open a single car brand, you can see if they search for this car brand, it will be much easier for them to search. So don't go into that detail for now. This is the main difference. I just wanted to show you the difference between taxonomy and text. You can use taxonomy or you can use text type for this custom field. Okay. Now let's again add all the remaining custom fields. Then click on add new field, and then we have mileage. Let's add mileage, car mileage. Again, this is going to be simple text. We'll select text, click on this option, or instead of text, you can also add number. In fact, number would be better instead of text. So let's actually do one thing. Let's delete mileage and let's add new option, and it would be number instead of a text. Okay. And after that, text after value, you can select kilometers or miles, whatever again unit is used in your country. Then after that, we have let's see, did we add car here? I don't think. Yes, car year is left. So let's add car year. Again, this is a simple number. We'll select number, but this time again, because this is a year, we'll hide 1000 separator and click on save changes. And finally, we have car features, and this is going to be a taxonomy, obviously. Click on add field. All right. So these are all the custom fields related to cars or related to vehicles. Now there are some other fields as well that we have to add. For example, attachments is a field which can be used in almost all type of categories. Okay, all type of listings. Similarly, video and location, these are the options that can be used anywhere. So let's add these options as well. Click on add new field. Let's name it video first of all, and this is going to be an embed. Okay, I'll explain you how this embed thing works for video, and you can give them a hint. For example, add your videos YouTube URL or YouTube link. Okay, let's add another gallery so that they can upload their files, photos, and select gallery field. Now, how many maximum number of images they can upload and what is the max file size? You can select this. Click on save changes. Then click on add new field. Attachments. Again, this is going to be simple attachments. Click on add field. Again, how many number maximum, you can select that. Then it's time for location. And under type, we have to select location. Click on save. Now here you can make it required if you want. Under map type, make sure it is road map. And under search type cities, under input type also cities. Okay, click on save changes. Now the most important category, in fact most important type, which is your category. Okay, so we'll name it category, and it will again be taxonomy. Click on add field, and this is going to be required. Person should select, or they have to select, they must select category. Okay, so select this thing. Then after that, you can select this thing, file dependency. Okay, select this thing, file dependency, and multi-level. Okay, select these three options and click on save changes. And I would recommend you to bring this category at top like this. Okay, here it is. Make sure this is at top. Price and category should be at top. Now let's do one thing. Let's start adding different values to our taxonomies. So all these taxonomies that we have created, category, then we have property features, car features, all these options. Let's add value and data under that. So we'll start with the most important one, category. So for that, we'll select listings at the left hand side, and under that, let's select category, and let's start adding different categories. So here in this case, because I'm creating a website wherein I am showcasing different categories, I'm including different business type of listings. So I'll create these as my categories. If you were creating only cars, then you can create a different type of categories. So you can see this example. If you were creating a website wherein you want to list only vehicles, then you can do one thing. You can create these kind of different categories, like different types of cars: sedan, SUV, hatchback, convertible, wagon. So you can select these things, or you can create a different brands option. Okay. Similarly, if you were creating only services option, then you can have a different type of category like contractors, movers, electricians, cleaning. These could be your different categories. Okay. What I'll do is, because I'm creating a multiple thing, I'll create a new category called real estate. This is going to be my main category. Okay. We have categories, parent categories and subcategories. So this is going to be my main category. I'll click on add new category. And after that, I'll add subcategories. So apartment. Okay, the type of different types of real estate. So when you're creating a subcategory, so apartment is a subcategory of real estate. So when I'm creating a subcategory, I always select parent category. So I'll select real estate, and after that, maybe residential could be another subcategory. Okay, so we'll select real estate under parent category. Similarly, office spaces. Okay, office space could be another subcategory of real estate. Then if you want to create a new main category, then you select parent category none and you create a new main category. For example, services could be our new main category. Then again, under services, if you want to add more options, under parent category, you will select services, and maybe let's select automotive services. Okay, this could be one. Then let's say gardening or cleaning services. Okay, so you can add these options, and after that, again, if you want to add a new option, new main category, for example, vehicle could be our new main category, and under vehicle, if you want subcategories, you will select vehicle as your parent category, or maybe we'll select cars, motorbikes. Okay, again, to add a new category, we'll select parent category none, and you can do this thing. For example, if you want to enable them to sell electronic products, okay, then you can have electronics as your main category, and after that, under that, you can have, if they want to sell laptops or mobile phones or tablets, you can create different categories like that. So this is how this thing works. Okay, this was category. Then we have many more options over here. In fact, before we do that, you can actually do one thing before we add all the other testimonials. Once you add your categories, you can come back to this option under Listivo panel, custom fields, and you can edit category. Now, if you edit category, you will see this option, okay, over here. Now what you can select is, so these options will be available in what? So maybe bedroom option. Right now, let me explain you why this is necessary. First of all, if I try to add a new listing, maybe I am adding a listing related to, let's say, real estate. Now, if I select real estate, then these are important for me. These are like things related to real estate: bedroom, number of bathroom, year built, and so on. But this thing, per hour, contract type, this is not necessary. So I don't want these options when I'm adding real estate. Similarly, when I'm adding a different category, maybe when I'm adding, let's say, services, then I don't want bedroom, bathroom, all these things. I want these options. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll select this thing. So bedroom, bathroom, these options, I want that to be shown only under real estate category. So I'll tick mark this thing. Price, I want it under every single option, so I'll select price. Under real estate, I want property size, property features, floor plan, virtual tour. This is fine. Then per hour rate, I want this under services. Okay, salary, recruitment type, job level, job hour, service type. Then make, model, this is all going to be under car. Okay, mileage, car year, car features. Now these options will be available in all, so you can tick mark all from here. Now click on save. Now let me refresh this thing. Okay, if I try to add a new listing now, if I scroll down, as you can see, nothing is available. If I select real estate, then I get only options related to real estate, no more additional option. So bedroom, bathroom, all these things. If I select, let's say, car or vehicles, let's select. Now, as you can see, make, model, mileage, all the options related to that. So this was very important. Now let's continue adding different taxonomies. So again, under listings, another thing, we have property features. Click on that. Now what all features could be option? This option, if you open a single property listing, you can see. So whether this property has air conditioning, balcony, ceiling, barbecue, fire space, whatever option you want, you can give that. So I'll come over here. Maybe whether this flat or this property has balcony, you can select this. Similarly, whether this property, this flat, this villa, or whatever it is, whether it is central heated or central heating is available in this or not. Similarly, whether it is furnished or not furnished, you can select that. Similarly, security features. So these all the different features that could be related to property, flat, villas, bungalows, you can add those options. Then we have different types of contracts. So click on contract type. So whether this is a permanent job, okay, or a permanent service job that we want, or whether it's a contract based. So you can select these two types, or if you want to add more options, you can do that. Similarly, under recruiter type, whether it is a direct employer, okay, or it's a recruiter or a middleman. All right. Then for job level, what level job this is, whether this is an internship, okay, or whether this is a graduate level job, or similarly whether it's an experience, how much experience you need. You can add more options related to that. Then job are whether it's a full-time job, part-time job, okay, you can add these options, part-time or just weekends, okay. Then we have service type, different types of services you can add over here. For example, auto repair service, bridal makeup, okay, glass cleaning maybe, and different type of option you want. Then model or make or brand name of the car. Then we have added multiple over here. You can see BMW, Honda, Hyundai. You can add more if you want. Then we have car features. So all the different features are available. Maybe this car has 360-degree camera, whether this car has ABS, whether it's an automatic car or a manual car. Okay. So memory seat, another feature. So these features can be added. So when a person is trying to add a new listing, they can select what all features their car has. Now, if you select, we also have added location, but that location will only work if you have, for example, let me show you. If I again try to add a new listing. Now, if I see this option at the bottom, first of all, let me select, let's say, services or whatever option. Google Map is not set. So first we have to set this API key. So for that, we'll have to create a new API key. So under Listivo panel, if you click on settings, here you have to go to maps, and here whatever your Google Map API key is, you can just paste it over here. So if you already have a Google Map API key, you can just paste it over here. Or if you don't have it, let me show you how you can very quickly create a new Google Map API key so that you can use this map feature on your website. Okay, people can see this map, they can see direction, and they can see all the features related to Google Maps. So for that, you can go to this website, console.cloud.google.com. Go to this website. So once you go to that link, console.cloud.google.com, you will see a page which would look something like this. Now it will automatically work for you. If you have a Gmail account, this should work for you. First of all, what we need to do is we need to create a new project. And to create a new project, we click on this thing at top. And to add a new project, we click on add new project. Name it anything you want. So I'll name it my project 3. And after that, you can select any location and all. And after that, you can just click on create project. Okay. Once you click on create project, after that, you can go to APIs and services. Then after that, you can click on enable APIs and services. I've already enabled all the APIs related to Google Map, but I'm showing you how you will do it. So click on enable APIs and services. Then from the left hand side, select maps, which is over here. Okay. Now what all APIs you want for map, you can enable that. You can enable all if you want one by one. First, click on the first one. Now it is already enabled for me, but if it is not, you will see a button which should say enable API. Just click on that. It will be enabled. Then again, come back to this page. For the second API, enable this API. Okay. Just like this, click on enable. For the third API, geocode API, enable it, come back. So similarly for all the API keys, you can just click on that, enable it. Once you enable all the Google Map API keys, you can again come back to the main page. So click on Google Cloud at the left hand side. Now you can click on this option. You can click on this hamburger icon at the left hand side, and you can select this option, APIs and services. Under APIs and services, you will see credentials. Click on that. And here you will see a credential will be created for you. If it is not created for you, you can click on this button at top, create credentials, and you can create a new credential. So let me show you. If you click on create credentials, it will ask you API key or what you want. We'll select API key, and it will give you an API key, something like this. You can just copy it and paste it on your website. I'll delete this thing. I just wanted to show you how this is done. So I'll delete this API key. I already have an API key created in 2019. I'll use that. Now I'll simply click on show key, copy this API key, come back over here, paste it, click on save changes. Now to see whether this is working or not, you can see as soon as you enter some API key which actually works, this will start working for you. You'll see your map and you will see all these options. So here you can do some changes. What is going to be the initial location? I'll type in Mumbai. I want this to be my initial location. Zoom level, I'll increase this thing to 15. Okay. And default radius could be 0. I don't want to use, in India we use kilometers. So we'll select kilometer, click on save changes. Now if I scroll down, you can see zoom level 15, Mumbai map is selected. This is the initial map and so on. Now since we have configured everything, now we can go ahead and add our first listing from the back end. You can also add a listing from the front end by clicking on this button, post your ad, but we have not yet created header, footer, anything right now. So I'll show you how you can do this thing from the back end. Okay. And in fact, before you do that, let me do just one little setting over here. Under this option, you will see under Listivo panel, you will see the last option, which is called advanced. Click on that and untick this thing. Okay. Make sure this legacy mode tick mark is removed and click on save changes. Because if it is, if this thing is check mark for you, you might get into many different problems. So make sure you remove this check mark, you untick this thing and click on save changes. All right. Now let's create our first listing. So to add a new listing, we'll hover over listings at the left hand side and click on add new listing. Now let's actually do one thing. Let's copy paste things from here. Maybe we are adding a real estate listing. Okay. So first of all, we'll add the name of the listing. So I'll type in modern apartment. Then after that, description about the listing. Okay, so these things are already given. Okay, so I'll add the name, the description. Then if you scroll down, you have the category. We'll select real estate and we'll also select subcategory apartments. Now, how many bedrooms? Maybe 2 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms. Okay, year built. When was this built? Maybe 2020. Okay, property size, we'll type in maybe 1500 square feet. And what all features? I'll select balcony. This property has balcony, central heating, furnished, all 3 plans. Then floor plan. So for that, I'll click on add files. Now, by the way, there is a link given to you in the video description below. If you click on that link, you will be redirected to my website, blogdude.com. In fact, you will be redirected to a page like this. So whenever I create a video, I always create a blog post for that. So once you click on that link, you will be redirected to a blog post like this. And here I have given you some important links. At the bottom, you will see download free images. If you click on this blue download button, you will download a zip file. And once you open that zip file, you will see this media folder. Okay, so once you right click and click on extract files, you will see a media folder. And inside that, I've given you all the files that I've used to create this demo website. So if you don't have your files right now, your real files, you can use these dummy files to create this website. Okay. So I'll add some floor plan photos. So these 2, as you can see, I'll drag and drop it over here. Once selected, I'll click on use this file. Okay. Then after that, we have virtual tour. Now for virtual tour, what happens is you have to get the code. So it looks something like this. So if you go to this website, matchreport.com, and you can create your, obviously, whoever the person is, they can create this thing. And I just noticed one thing. When you paste in this link, it should work, but it is not working. We'll fix it. Maybe because we have to enable one option. Let me go back to this page under Listivo panel custom fields, and let's open this one, virtual tour. Let's find that. Here it is. Edit this thing and make sure to enable this, allow raw HTML. Okay, click on save changes. So then after that, video, whatever video you want, you can add that video link. So you can go to YouTube, Vimeo, wherever your video is uploaded, you can simply type in that video link over here. For example, if I go back to my YouTube channel, maybe I want to add this video link, affiliate marketing video. I'll simply right click, click on copy link address, come over here, paste in the link. And as you can see, as soon as you paste in the link, it should work like this. Here it did not work, but once I refresh it, it should work. Okay. Then we have gallery, all the images related to this. So in the media folder, you will see property folder. Here I've given you some images which you can use. Maybe I'll upload these images. So these are going to be your gallery images. You can select them, click on add to media. Whatever image you want to be your main image, you can drag and drop it and make it the first image. I don't want to add any attachments because I've already added my floor plans. But if you have any other documents that you would like to upload, you can do that obviously. Then you need to enter the exact location of this property. So if I just search for Mumbai, maybe let's search for Sign Mumbai. Okay, it will give you the location. Maybe if you see, maybe let's say this is the exact building. So you can double click over here and now as you can see, it will be marked. So whatever the exact location is, you can simply double click on that and it will mark it. Then if you scroll down, rest everything is fine. We have selected everything. If you want, you can also set this as featured, which means that it will display on home page and it will be a featured listing. For now, if I just click on publish and if I open this in a new tab, it will not work. Here you can see this is how you'll just see a simple text. It will not work. Now to make this thing work, what we have to do is, let me actually also do one thing, make it featured. And all right, so let's first update this thing. Now to make this thing work, now you have to do one thing. You have to create a layout like this one. So I've given you all the layouts, by the way. You don't have to create any layout. I've given you all the layouts: header, footer, single page, single ad listing page, or archive ad listing page. All the layouts are given to you. Let me show you how you can simply import those layouts. And once you import it, it will start working. So to import these layouts, you need to go to Listivo panel. Under that, you can click on templates. First of all, under layout, we have the header and footer. So again, if you open the media folder, inside the media folder, let's open the media folder. Inside this, you will see templates here, as you can see. And inside this template, I've given you all these files. Okay, just need to import it. Let's see how it is done. So we'll click on add new template. First of all, layout, I'll name it layout. Okay. And once you add it, you can click on edit. And once you edit it, it will look something like this. This is your Elementor page builder, the page builder that we installed the first. Now you don't need to create anything. We'll create something, but later on. For now, I just want to show you how you can import it. So to import a new template, we click on this button in the middle. Okay, so this add template button, you can see this folder icon, click on that. Then it will load this page. You have to go to templates option, click on this icon, import option icon. You can see this over here. If you follow my mouse cursor, click on that, select file. And from here under media folder, go to templates and select the layout file. Select layout, click on open, tick mark this thing, don't show this message again, and click on continue. Once it is imported, you will see it will look something like this. You just need to click on this insert button. Okay, so here as you can see, when I try to import the template, I get this error. And if I go back to the templates library, I see that this is imported, but if I try to insert it, I get the same error. Okay, so basically what we have to do is, before we import these templates, first we have to create our basic pages. Okay, so let's create these pages, and also we need to do the theme settings, and after that we can create these templates. So I'll come back to the main dashboard, and to create your pages, you click on pages at the left hand side, click on add new. And let's see how many pages. We need many pages. First of all, we need the home page. So I'll give it a title of home. So here at the right hand side, you see the template. Under that, simply select Elementor full width and click on publish. Now we won't be designing this page right now. We'll do it later on. First, let's create the pages. Again, come back. In fact, before we create next page, let's set this page as our official home page. So basically we have just created a page, we have named it home, but to make it is to make this thing, or to set this thing as the official home page, we have to do one setting. For that, under settings at the left hand side, click on reading, and over here select the second option, a static page, and select home page, the page that you have just created, and click on save changes. Again, come back to the pages option. Next page that we need to create, again very important page, your panel page. Okay, your dashboard page, front end dashboard for your customers, this page. So for this, again, we'll come back over here, click on add page, give it a title of panel, or if you want, you can even name it dashboard or something else. After that, click on publish. Again, we'll design this thing later on. Come back. Next page, click on add page, compare page, so that people can compare different listings. Again, just publish this page. Again, come back, login and register page. So we'll click on add page again, give it a title of login and register. All right. Again, click on publish. Now, once it is published successfully, we can again go back. So let's wait. It is getting saved. So don't go back to your main dashboard unless and until you see this thing, page published. Okay. Now we can come back. Now for the next page, let's create the blog page. So click on add page. Under title, we'll type in blog and click on publish. Now, just like the home page, we also have to set this page as our blog page. Okay, as our official blog page. So once it is saved, you can again go back to the main dashboard. Again, at the left hand side under settings, click on reading. And this time under post page, select this blog page that you have just created and click on save changes. Now we need to create few more pages. So again, come back to pages. Next page is our 404 page not found. Whenever somebody is searching for any specific page or any specific listing, and if that is not found, they will get this option, page not found. Okay, they will get this page, or they'll basically see this page. So again, come back and let's name it page not found. Okay, publish this page as well. Now the next page that we need to create is the about page. So click on add page again, give it a title of about us and publish it. And finally, we need to create the contact page. So again, come back, click on add page and name it contact us or contact me and publish it. All right. So we have created all the pages. We have not added any content. It's all blank pages, but we have created it. Now let's do the settings. So for that, we need to do 3 settings. At the left hand side, we have Listivo panel. Under that, we have basic setting, the general setting. Then we have user panel setting and advanced setting. So first, let's see the general settings. Click on settings. Now here we have to set the logo. So whatever logo you want for your website like this, or whatever logo you have, if you have your own logo, you can upload those logos from here. So I'll simply drag and drop these 2 images. Okay. This is going to be my main logo. You can see over here dark text. And if I'm using dark mode, then I want this light text logo. Now what is your home page? We have to select the home page over here, and this is the one. Now what is your email, phone number, address? Now these things will show up over here at the bottom or wherever on the contact page and different pages. So for example, this is my phone number, so I'll type in the phone number. Maybe this is my email address, so I'll simply type in this email, and this is maybe my address. All right, so I'll type in this address and bring it in next line. Then whatever your copyright text is, you can type in that text. I'll change some things from here. 2025, remove Listivo. Instead of this, I'll type in blog dude, and after that I'll just keep this much. Okay, all right, it's reserved, and click on save changes. Now next we have the menu option, but before we do the settings related to this option, first we'll have to create a new menu. So to create a new menu, we hover over appearance and click on menus. Now you can name it anything. By default it says menu 1. I'll name it main menu, and after that click on create menu. Now what all links you want? We don't want obviously the panel link, because panel link is automatically given over here. Once you click on this user profile, once your customers, visitors, they click on this profile, they will be redirected to the panel page. Page not found, obviously not required. Login register also not required, because once they are not logged in or registered, this panel will automatically convert into a login register option, which you'll understand later on. Okay, so maybe we want these 4 pages. We also want one more page, all listings page. Okay, so to add this page, we'll come over here, click on custom links, and under link text you can type in all listing or all ads, and under URL you have to type in your website name /listings. Click on add to menu. We'll bring it over here. Make sure to tick mark this thing, Listivo theme default menu, and click on save menu. Similarly, if you want to create few more menus, maybe if you want to create a new menu for the bottom here, as you can see, for different categories or for different pages, you can do that thing. Click on create a new menu. Let's name it footer 1 for footer menu 1. Maybe in this I want to display home page, blog page, about page, contact page, these 4 pages. Okay, don't need to tick mark anything. Click on save menu. To create a new menu, click on create a new menu. Let's name it footer 2. This time we'll select categories. So this is just your blog category. We want a different category, so you can tick mark this thing at top, screen options, and from here you can select category, this option. Okay, so this will give you this, and here as you can see different categories are given. So maybe we'll select these 4 or 5 different categories. Okay, click on save. Now let's go back to theme settings. Now select the menu option. Now under menu, we'll select the main menu. And if you want to make it sticky, which means that if you scroll down, for example, here is your menu, but if you scroll down, that disappears. But if you tick mark this thing sticky, then it will be fixed at top. Even if you scroll down, your menu or your header will stay at top. So if you want, you can tick mark that thing. User menu, we want to show user menu instead of login register when not logged in. CTA button, call to action button, which is this button, post your ad. So instead of post your ad, it will say ad listing. It is the ad listing page, but if you want to say something else, maybe if you want to type in ad post, anything like this, you can do it. Okay, you can type in anything you want. So whatever you want this button to say, you have to type in that text and click on save changes. Then we have features. We do want the compare feature, quick view feature, favorites feature, and also this feature. Users can have contact, they can chat with each other. So messaging feature. Now you can also use description and search terms. Click on save changes. Maps we have already seen. Socials, you can just add your social media links over here. So I'll just add few, whatever your social media links are, you can add that. Now currency, click on add new currency, and whatever default currency you want. For example, if you want US dollar, you can type in name USD, or if you want Indian rupee, you can type in INR over here. Okay, under name. Under sign, you can just post in this sign of that currency. Click on add currency. Then we have number. This is the decimal separator. If you want what is this 1000 separator, we'll type in comma. Then we have the review. So yes, we do want to enable review. Click on save changes. Right. Rest everything is fine under this. Now we have the user panel settings. Click on that. First of all, we want to enable registrations. People can come on your website and they can register. Then what is your login page? We have to select the login page. What is your main category? We have to select the category, custom tag or custom field that we created. That is our main category. Then rest everything is fine. Click on save changes. Under moderation, you can enable this thing. Whenever somebody adds a new listing from the front end, whenever someone of your customers come, they add a new listing from the front end, we'll first check whether everything is right or not. If everything is right, then we can publish that listing. All right. If you want your users to switch between private and business account, you can do that. Rest everything is fine, I guess. Yeah. Now you can go to the advanced settings, and here you just need to set up different pages. Don't touch this page, additional search page, that is going to be default. Panel page, we have to select the panel page we created. Compare page, we have to select the compare page. Login page, we have to select the login register page. Register page also is login register page. Blog page is automatically selected. Error page, we have to select the 404 page not found page. Contact user form, we have to select the contact form 1, which is automatically created for you, but we have to do some changes in that form, because if you go to the contact page, we want a form like this with icons and everything, but the form which is pre-built on your website, that is a very basic form. So we have to do some changes in that. So for that, you can hover over forms and click on contact forms, edit this thing, delete everything, whatever is given over here, delete everything. Now open your media folder. Inside that, open pages folder, and inside that you will see contact form. Open this, copy everything, come back to your website, paste it and click on save. Now that will be, this will be your contact form. All right. Let's go back. Let's see if anything is missing. Yeah. Rest everything is fine. Don't need to do any changes. All right. Now we can do whatever we want to do. We can now import templates and everything. Everything will now work absolutely fine. So let's try to import those templates again. So under Listivo panel, select templates. And over here, we already have created this layout template. Click on edit. And now if we try that thing again, click on this add template button. Go to my templates. First of all, I'll delete this thing. I'll show you again everything from beginning. Now let's click on import template, select file and select the layout file. Click on open. Now, as you can see, it does not give us any error. It says successfully imported. And now if you click on insert, it will be inserted for you here, as you can see. So basically this template, what this does is this creates the header and footer for you. So if you want to make any changes in the header and footer, you can do it from here. For example, you can see this is how your footer looks like. Then at top, this is how your header looks like. Now, if you click on this header section, we can also select the menu that we want to display over here. So we'll select main menu. Now, as you can see, our menu is also displayed. Now logo is standard. If you want the inverse logo, that white logo, you can have that logo as well. Then menu height and all these things can also be checked from here. Now I would recommend you to first click on publish, and we can do a lot more settings over here. But before we do anything, first let's set our global colors and fonts. Okay. So to do that, you can click on site settings, this icon at top left, click on that, select global colors. Here we can set different colors and different fonts. So first let's set custom colors, click on add color. Now whatever color you want. Now what I'll do is I'll use these colors. So whatever color we are using on our website, I am going to add, for example, the color for this heading, this orange color, then color for text. These are all different colors. So just, I would recommend you to just name it whatever I'm naming it. In fact, I've given you a file for this as well. If you open the media folder, inside that, if you open the pages folder, you will see global colors and fonts. Open this file and this is how it will look like. So first name it primary color. So under item 1, name it primary color. And after that, copy this color code and paste it over here. Okay, this is going to be your primary color, this orange color. Obviously, instead of this, if you want some other color, maybe if you want a purple color, you can obviously go ahead and select that color as well. Okay, then click on add color, second color, let's name it primary 2, and color code is going to be this color. Again, I'm saying if you want to use some other color, you can go ahead and do that. Then we have color 1. Okay, and this is going to be the color code for that. Then we have color 2, color 3, 4, 5. So I'll add multiple option 2, 3, 4, 5. Name it color 2, name it color 3, color 4, and color 5. Now for color 2, we can copy this color code, paste it over here. Then for color 3, copy this color code, paste it over here. For color 4, right, let's do the same thing. You can see color 5. And finally, we have the color for the background, section background. Okay, so I'll name it section background. Click on add color, change the color option, and copy this code. You will understand and you will see how useful these options are. Click on save changes. Now similarly for global fonts, you can do this thing. Come back, click on global fonts. I think global fonts are already set. Here, as you can see, this is the setting we want, heading 1, 2, 3, 4 till all this option. And we want it red hat display. This is the font that we're using in this website, red hat display. Okay, click on, come back. Actually, this is it. This is what we wanted to do. Now let me show you how useful this thing is, the global color and font. Now the font is good. We can see this is the font that we're using on the website. But if you want to change the color, for example, you can click on, suppose this text, you can go to style. And if you want to change this color, we already have this color created. So under text color, you can click on this globe icon and you can see maybe we want this color 5 over here. Okay, so this is how it works. Similarly for this text, click on this text. Black is not looking good, so we'll again come over here. Maybe for this we'll select color 3. Okay, for this also maybe we'll select color 3. So this is how useful this thing is. Okay, once you set your global colors, it becomes very easy for you. All right, rest everything looks good. And also for this one, what menu you want. So for this one, maybe if you want to select footer 1, for second one, maybe if you want to select footer 2, you can select that. For the footer 3, it will display your latest listing. For this option, you can select whether you want version 1, version 2, and also you can change the color for these options as well. Okay, so this is your header and footer. I would recommend you to click on publish. Now if you click on this thing, we can also change the color of this button and all these options are given to you. So you can select this option and you can change the button color and all those different colors. Now I'll explain you about Elementor thing later on in more detail. Okay, for now I am just importing different templates. So this is your header and footer, and in between whatever your content comes, that will be there. Come back to your dashboard again, go back to templates. Let's create our next template. Now by the way, if I refresh my website, nothing happens. Let's add a new template first because the home page is empty, so that is why nothing happens. Let's create ad page. Now what is the ad page? This is your single listing page. If you open a single listing, maybe let's open this one. This is how it looks like. So this design, or if you want some other design, then you can select maybe this design. Okay, so multiple designs are given. I'll give you all the designs, whatever you want, you can select that. So if you open the media folder, and inside that if you open templates folder, you will see add page. There are 3 designs: carousel, gallery and mosaic. So maybe we want gallery is the default one. So I'll import this. Come back to this page, click on add new template, and I'll name it gallery template. And under name, select add page. Okay, click on add template. Now under add page, we have gallery. You can click on edit. Now we can do the same thing, import. Click on this middle option, go to my templates, click on import, select file, and now select this add page gallery template. Click on open. It will be imported for you. Once imported, we can go ahead and insert this thing. Now this is the default design. If you want to do some changes in this, you can do it. Now once you, by the way, publish this design, earlier if you remember, this listing thing was not working. When we tried to open the listing, it was not working. But now if you click on view, you can see this listing works perfectly fine. Okay. Again, with this also, you can design it. You can change the color and everything if you want. And I just noticed that we don't see the WhatsApp and this option. So let's see whether we have done that setting. If I go back to the setting under user panel setting. Okay. Under user option, we have to select this option. We have to select phone country code selection. And what default, so maybe for default one, I'll select 91, which is for India. And I'll also activate this thing. So these 3 things should be on. So whenever now somebody wants to create a listing, they can select this option. Okay. All right. So this is the listing. Now, whatever design changes you want to make, for example, if you come over here and if you want to change the design of this thing, let me show you. I'll click on this structure option. Now again I'm saying we'll understand this thing much better in more better way when we do the home page setting. For now, if I just click on this section, if I go to style and maybe background color, I want to change the background color. So from here I'll select section background. Now as you can see, background color is changed if you see properly. Now for these options, if I want to change the background color to white, for example, if you see over here the background color is different and for the content background color it is white. So I'll come over here, select this option and select this one. Okay. This option, edit column, because everything is under this edit column. So I'll select this option, background color, I'll select white. Okay. First of all, if I do it like this, you can see this color is different and this is this white color. This is working fine. Now here, these black borders are available. I don't want that. So to get rid of that, wherever it is available, you can click on that. Then you can go to advanced, select border and select 0. Okay. Or you can select just none. Again, on this heading also, I see some borders. I'll click on this, go to advanced, select border. I'll select none. Okay. Wherever you see any border, on description also, I see this thing. You can go ahead, make it none. All right. Location also, I see the same thing. All right. And whatever this is, come over here, border, none. Okay. So you can design it however you want it. Now, if you want to add some more things, for example, we created many different options. So here, as you can see, these things are not displaying properly. We have to select what we want to display over here. Okay. This is just a layout. We have to select what all things we want to display over here. So this is working. Buy now, pay later, loan calculator, review is working. Then if you scroll down, we have to also select this option, more from this user. So this user has also uploaded more from this section. Okay. Then after that, you might also like this section. So these options will display later on because we have only one listing created. No other listing is displaying over here. Once we have more than one listing, these things will start displaying. If I click on publish, now let's see from top what all things are missing. If I click over here, what all things I want to display over here, we have to select that. So here, first of all, you can see we are displaying category. So I'll come over here and I'll select category, which is the last one. Now, as you can see, this is how it will display. And again, I can get rid of the border. All right. If you want to change the color of this thing, obviously you can go to style. You can change the color. Okay. You can obviously do some things. For example, let's select the primary color. For border also, let's select the primary color. Okay. So this is how it will look like. Then for the second one, what we have the location. Okay. So I'll select this option and I'll change the color to primary 2 and background color will make it, let's say, this color. Okay. Click on publish. Then for the third one, we want to display the price. Now if again come back over here, refresh this page. Okay, the price does not show. Let's edit this listing. Let's see why. Scroll down. Okay, maybe we did not enter the price. So what is this? Real estate. Let's add like $150,000. Okay. And also map. Let's see. The map is looking good. And update this thing. Open this listing. And now as you can see, the price will start displaying. Then next thing what we have is we have the description. But just before description, if you say, it says, it will show you whatever it is. For example, if I open some other listing, it will show it over here. So here as you can see, based on the product and based on the category, it will display these things. Okay, all the custom fields that we created. So you can add those fields from here. Okay, so under item 1, let's select bedroom. Okay. Under item 2, let's select bathroom. Item 3, let's select year build. Item 4, let's select, and also if you see this thing, here it says bedroom 2, but here it just says 3. So what you can do is you can also display label wherever it does not say that. Then here it says just 2020. So I also want to display a label over here. Okay. You can also set an icon if you want. For different options, you can set different icons. Then we have item number 5. Let's see what we have next. We have property size, I guess. Yes, property size, and also we want to display the label. Then we have property features. Maybe what I'll do is I'll not display property features over here. Let me select some other option. Okay. Per hour rate. Okay, this is the one that I want to say. Now it will not display over here because this is not a listing. This is a different thing. But before I do that, let me do one thing. Let me first of all get rid of the border. Yeah, I want to display property features separately. So what I'll do is I'll select this option. In fact, next option we have the features. Okay, here it is. So I wanted to create a new option, but here already features option is given. So I'll select this and I'll select property features, or if it is car, then it will be car features, or if it is a service, then it will be service type. Okay, depends on that. Then after that again we'll get rid of the border for this one as well. All right, and now let's again come back to add attributes, and let's add year built is added, property size added, per hour rate. Here also we want to display this thing field. After that we have a salary and also display label. Then we have a contract types, display label. Then we have recruiter type, display label. Then job level, display label. Then whatever it is, job hours, you can just keep on adding different options. Then after that we have service options, service type. In fact, service type will not add service type because I've added that thing over here. So I'll remove it from here. We'll add make. Okay. Then this will be model. Then we have a mileage of the car. Then we have, let's say what we have, car year. If you want to add more, you can just click on plus button. And after that we have car features is over here. Location is also not necessary. Category is also not necessary. This is the one, this much we want. Okay. Again, I'm saying these features are, because of this listing, this is a real estate listing. Only options related to real estate will display or show up over here. Then we have attachments. If we added any attachments, it will display over here. Let's see if we added any attachments or not. Let me open this listing. Scroll down. Here as you can see, I did not add any attachments. So that is the reason why it is not displaying. But we added floor plan. Floor plan is not prepared. So I'll add a new option. I'll add attachment because floor plan is also attachment. So I'll bring it over here and label this will be floor plan. Okay. And under attachment field, we'll select floor plan. Okay. Now click on publish. So this is how it will look like. And I would recommend you to do one thing for both these options. Select this setting. Margin should be 0 and padding all 30 except for bottom. So here also I'll type in the same thing, margin 0, padding all 30 except for bottom, it will be 0. All right. Now no attachments are uploaded. That is the reason why it is not displaying. Then we have property virtual tour. Now under embed file, select virtual tour. Okay, then it will display the property virtual tour. Then we have video. So under embed file, select video. It will display the video. Then location is working fine. So just have to select that, and whatever you want to display, you have to select that. And again, if you see any borders, get rid of that border as well. All right, here also I see. Click on publish. Now as you can see from top to bottom, this is how your listing is looking. Okay. Again, if you want to add few more things in between, you can do that. So a lot of things are given to you, whatever option you want. You can see at the left hand side, a lot more things are given to you. If you want to display sidebar, if you want to display some newsletter form or stats or anything you want to display, testimonials in between, you can just drag and drop this option. For example, if you want to display info box in between, you can select drag and drop the info box, select some icon, maybe let's select the bell icon, and after that you can add some text. And if you want to do some changes, some styling related changes, you can do that thing as well. So whatever thing you want to add, you can obviously go ahead and add those options from here. All right, I think I'll stop over here because we have invested a lot of time over here. So I'll come back. So this is your listing. Similarly, you can add a new listing under that if you want. Go to templates. Under add page, you can add a new template, and that could be some other template. Then for the search page, click on add new template. Now for search page also, I've given you two templates. In fact, two templates. One is with map and one is without map. So I'll type in with map first, and under name we'll select search page. Let's see how both looks. Click on edit. First, let's upload the map one. Again, click on this option, go to templates, import template, select file, and select search page with map, open it. Once imported, you can insert this thing, click on apply. And this is how it will look like. At the right hand side, it will display the map. At the left hand side, it will display like this. Now, if you want to add more content under search field, it says keyword. If you want to add more contents, you can go ahead and do that under search fields. You can see, maybe if you want to add location, let's select. Now people can search based on these options. Placeholder, I can type in location. Similarly, if you want to, let's say, if you want to give them option to filter based on year built, when this property was built, you can give them this option as well. So all these options can be added. Then at the bottom, this is how it will look like. This is how your property page will look like. If you want to do some changes in this, you can obviously do that thing as well. Okay. So for that, here we have under general setting, we have version 1, version 2. So whatever option you want, you can select card type, whether you want regular, whether you want small, how many columns you want, 1 or 2 columns, you can select that. Okay. We have only one. That is the reason why it is displaying only one. Click on publish after you're happy with this. Okay, come back. Let's add another one under templates, search page, add new template. And this is the regular search page. So I'll just name it search, select search results page and edit this page. Now, if you're adding multiple templates, for example, under search page, we are adding multiple templates. We have to tick mark which template we want to use on our website. Okay, so make sure to remember that. Again, we'll come over here, import, and let's select this one with sidebar. Once imported, we can insert it, click on apply. Now same thing over here, this is how it will look like. If you want to do some changes, you can do that. At the left hand side, it should display, let me first refresh this page. Let me show you the demo website. If I click on add listing, at the left hand side, it should display all this filtration option based on category, based on price. So if you want, you can do that thing. Let's come over here. At top also, it is saying I'm looking for, if you want to add location option as well, you can click on that top option. And after that, under primary field, we have keyword. Under second field, you can select location or whatever field you want. Okay. And after that, click on, in fact, under placeholder, we'll type in location. And after that, click on publish. Let's refresh this page once. Then at the left hand side, what all filtration options you want, you can just click on that first of all. So you will see this option, sidebar fields. what all fields you want, you can select that. So maybe first we want category field. Okay, this is how it will look like. Then second, maybe we want price. Okay, and we'll select range. Okay, price range. Like this, minimum price, maximum. Okay, this is not range. We'll let's select select option or radio option or text to input option, whatever option you want. I'll type in minimum price, max price. Now again, these things are not working because we have only one listing, so it will not be able to select minimum maximum for one listing. So once you add more and more listings, it will keep on working for you and it will look good for you. Then again, you can come back to your dashboard. Let's select the templates option. Then we have print ad, which is very simple. Click on add new template, name it print ad or print listing, and select print ad from here. Click on add template, click on edit. This is a simple one. If somebody wants to print a template or print the ad template, they can do that. So I'll again import this print ad page. Click on open. Once done, click on insert, apply. All right, this is how it should look like. You can see it will display address, then space, and then all the details. Okay, just click on whatever is missing and you can see what it should display. So if you want to display price, maybe over here. For the second one, maybe if you want to display bedrooms, bathrooms. Okay, so whatever you want to display under this print option, you can select that. Similarly over here, additional features. So if you want to display additional features, maybe we want to display property types, and maybe we want to display features, property features, okay, or whatever. You can select that from here, right? Photos, everything. Click on publish. Then let's see, only two things should be left: blog post and blog page. Okay, single blog post and then blog page. Under name, I'll type in blog post, and under layout, we'll select blog post. Click on add template, edit this thing. Then again, follow the same steps very quickly because this is taking a lot of time. Now let's search for single blog post, single blog page. Okay, and insert this thing. Click on apply. And this is how your single blog post will look like. Again, I'm saying because we have not yet created a blog post, we cannot see how it looks. Okay, one, because there is no content to display. And this thing should be white, and all these colors, you can just click on that. In whatever color you want to change, you can do that. Come back to your dashboard again. Make sure you publish this page first of all. Come back to WordPress. Last page, templates, blog page. Okay, name it blog. Under layout, select blog, click on add template. And finally, this is the last thing. Select this option, and now this time it will come blog post page. And again, because we have no data, it is empty. We'll create a blog post very soon, and after that it should work everything fine. Okay, come back to the dashboard. With this, all the templates are now 100% completed. Now let's design the home page. We have already created that page. In fact, we have already created all the pages. We just need to design them. So first of all, click on pages and search for home, which is over here. Click on edit. And to style this thing, we'll use Elementor page builder. So click on this button, edit with Elementor. Now designing this page is really simple because most of the elements are already given to you. You just have to use that element. You'll get the design, and then you just have to replace your content. Okay, let me explain you. So first of all, for the first section, what we'll do is we'll click on this plus button, flex box, and single option. We have to select a single column. So we'll select the first option. Under this option, we'll drag and drop this element. Now there are several elements available for this. This is called search option, hero search. This is your search. Okay. So we'll come back over here to add a new element. We click on this plus button at top left. You can see this button, add element. Click on that and search for search. You'll see search here, hero search version 5, version 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Multiple versions are given. The one which we are using in the demo website is this, hero search version 6. So you can simply drag and drop this over here. You can see you already get this template. Now you just have to add your heading, give your first, second image, and so on. So for the heading, I'll type in this thing as my heading. Find anything around you. We'll type in this thing. And if you see over here, the color for this text U is different. So if you want to do that, you can do one thing. You can add this U under span. Okay, so you can select span like this, and then close this span. So before that word, whatever your word you want that to be, before that word you type in this thing, and after that word you type in this thing, right? Now as you can see, the color is changed. Obviously you can do it and you can change some other color. Now for the first image and second image, you can see we have two images over here. So if you also have your images, you can upload those images. I've given you these images in the media folder. Here as you can see, these two. So you can use them if you want, or if you want, you can use some other image as well. Okay. So for the first image, I'll use this one. Select this, click on select. For the second image, we'll use the second image obviously. All right. So this is how it looks like. Then after that, what all elements we want this keyword, and we also want the location option. So if you scroll down, you can see the taxonomies are given. So under taxonomies, I would recommend you to select category. So here at the bottom, now it will display different categories. Here as you can see, under what's popular, it will display different categories. Now maybe if you want to display only 3 categories, you can decrease the number to 3 and it will display only 3 categories. Then for the search form, you have to select, first of all, let's create a new item. Click on add item. Now for the first one, we'll select keyword. Okay, it will say keyword. You can add some icon for this. So for this, we have this bulb icon. Let's select this icon. For example, we have this icon. You can change the color. And for this one, we'll select maybe category. Okay. Then for next option, we want the location option. So again, for this, we'll select maybe this icon and we'll select location from here. Okay, this is how it will look like. If you want to change the placeholder, you can change that thing as well. For example, here it says I am looking for, and here it just says keyword. So instead of keyword, maybe we want to say same thing, I am looking for. Okay, so you'll type in that thing under this placeholder. Then after that, let's see what we have next. Rest everything is fine. Click on publish. Whenever you do any changes on your website, always make sure to click on this publish button so that all the changes are saved. Now let's style this thing. If you want to style this thing, you can go to style. You can select different, for example, for heading, we can select primary color. You can see changes. For typography, you can change it to some typography is fine. We don't need to do this thing. For popular items, we can change this color to maybe color 3. Okay, or maybe it is too light. Let's see color 2. Okay, so maybe this is going to be that color. For form fields, you can see these options over here. Let's search for icon. Here it is, field icon. You can change the background color to this blue color, light blue color, and this color to primary color or whatever color you want. Okay, this is how it will look like. Similarly, we also want to do one thing. We want to add this color, this blue color, light blue color in the background. And if you see properly at top and bottom, we also have this shape, okay, this pattern. So let's add that. So for that, we'll click on this button, this 6 dots icon at top, which says edit container. If you follow my mouse cursor, for some reason, if you don't see that button, you can do one thing. You can click on this structure icon over here, top left. And from here, you can click on container. Once you click on container, you will get that option. Now go to style. And under background type, select classic, and over here, select that color that we have added, section background. Now, as you can see, that color is changed. Now, you can also do one thing. You can add that template, which is given to you under image. Let me go to the media folder. Here, as you can see, hero BG long. Okay, hero background long. So this is the image that we want. You can select this image. Once uploaded, you can click on select. Now, as you can see, this is how it will look like. If you want to do some changes, maybe position, we want to make it center, display, we want to make it cover. Okay, you can do these changes and click on publish. Now, whenever you create any section, you should always see how that section looks on different devices. So on desktop, this is how it looks like. Also on mobile phone and tablet, how it will look like. Let's see that. So for tablet, if you click on tablet, this is how it will look like. So most of the things looks good. I just don't like the color of this text. So instead of this color, we'll select light color over here. So this will change the color for this. As you can see, popular items. For heading also, we'll change this thing to light color. If you want, you can even change it to white color. Okay. Now, if you see this in mobile phone, this is how it looks like. If you want to maybe change the size of the text, I think the text looks very big for mobile phone. So maybe let's keep it till here. Okay, 40, but there is a lot of space between each line. So what I'll do is I'll decrease the line height to 1.2, or if you want to increase this size to 3 lines, obviously you can do that. All right, then click on publish. Whenever you do any changes on your website, always make sure to click on publish. And over here, all right, I also noticed one more thing. If you see over here, we have this background of we have this extra spacing outside this thing. So you can click on this option, container option, go to advanced and make margin and padding 0. Okay, go to mobile phone and make sure it is 0. Come back to tablet, come back to desktop. This is how it will look like. Okay, come over here. Popular item, we'll have to make it a little bit darker. All right, click on publish. One more thing I just noticed, that we are not seeing the header and footer in this page. We should see that page. So if you don't see header and footer while you're creating your home page, we have to click on this gear icon under page settings, and under layout, let me show you. Under layout at the bottom, make sure layout is selected. Let me publish this page, refresh it once, and after that we can see it. Let's refresh this page. All right, so it was not working. Once I changed the page layout to default and then layout, then it is working. Okay, so if it happens with you as well, then you can do one thing. You can change the page layout to default and then you can select the layout. Now, as you can see, it is working. We see the header and also the footer. So one section is completed. Let's create our next section, which is this categories section. So for this, again, we'll come back over here. We'll create a new section and you can name it anything you want. Okay, so we'll come over here and we can select categories. There are multiple options. The one which we have used in the demo website is this one, categories version 2. So you can simply drag and drop it over here. And after that, you can give it some label. And after that, you can add categories. Okay. So under testimonial, we'll select category. And for the first one, we'll select the first category. So maybe we'll select apartment, or if you want to select maybe main categories, we'll select maybe real estate for the first one. Okay. Then you can also choose an image. Now I've given you these images as well. These are icon images. I've given you these images. If you open the media folder, category icons, you can see I've given you these images. Now, if you don't want to use them, if you want to create your own image, then you can go to this website, icons8.com, and whatever image you're looking for example, you're looking for car. So you can search for car, or whatever icon you're looking for. Here, as you can see, hundreds and thousands of icons will be given to you. Okay, and what type of icon you want, you can select it from left hand side. What size you want, okay, you can select all those options from here. So if you select line icon, for example, then here, as you can see, this is the type of icon that we are using on our website. So maybe if you like this one or some other icon, okay, this is an animated icon, you can see. So whatever icon you want, you can download these kind of images or icons from here. And what I'll do is, I've given you all these icons, so I'll simply upload all of them. Now for this one, maybe I want to select, let's say this icon or this icon for real estate. So I'll select this. Then we'll add another option. Click on add item. For the second one, let's add a cars icon. So let's select car image. And after that, under taxonomy, we'll select category, and under term, we'll select cars. Similarly, for the third one, we'll select some other icon. Maybe let's select, we had created one more, I guess, services. So let's select this one for services. And instead of cars, we'll select services. So you can keep on adding more and more icons with colors and all like this. This is how it will look like. If you want to do some changes, again, you can go to style, change the label color, icon color if you want to change, or whatever color, background color if you want to change. You can obviously do this thing from here. Okay, so this is the icon. Maybe I want to change the background color to, let's say, this color. Okay, so you can do it like this as well, or maybe some other color. So whatever color you want, you can set that option from here. If you want to make it default, you can click on clear. So this will go back to default. Click on publish. Then what I want to do is, I will add some spacing at top and bottom. So go to advanced, and padding top and bottom, I'll add 60 pixels. Okay, top and bottom. Then after that, we need this title. Okay, and also we have this text. Let's add this text. Click on this, go to content, under label, type in this text. You can also change the label color to maybe this color, not this one. Okay, now as you can see, this is how it is looking. Now let's add our title. So we'll scroll down and in fact, we'll click on add element and search for section heading. Now again, for this also, there are multiple options, section heading 1, 2, 3, 4. So we want section heading version 2. Just drag and drop it below this thing. Now whatever heading, subheading, for small text, for subheading, we want to call it featured categories, and for our main heading, discover more. Okay, like this. For this also, if you want to change the color, you can go to style, and maybe for heading, let's change the color to our primary color. Okay, or if you want some other color, you can do that. Then below this also we need some space. As you can see over here, below this also we need some space. So I'll go to advanced, just bottom 60 pixels. And finally below this thing, we have this thing, we have categories option. So we'll click on categories, and at top we had used the category version 2. This time, this is category version 2, different categories. This time we'll use category version 1. Okay. In this case, what happens is you can select a style. So this is the style 1. Then we have style 2, we have style 3, whatever style you want, you can change and you can check how each style looks. Now this is for the last item. Last item says, first we give 7 different categories, phone or whatever categories you want. And then last option says, didn't find the category you're looking for. You can view all the categories. So I'll type in this same thing over here. And for the background, I'll type in, or I'll give this image as my background for this section. Let's see, maybe this one, drag and drop it over here, select this option. Okay, this is how it will look like. If you want to add some space, you can just keep on adding enter over here, typing enter, and it will keep on adding space over here. Now let's add our items. Click on add item. First, let's add some image. So we'll click on image, and I have given you these images as well in the media folder. If you see category images, these images are also given to you. I'll simply drag and drop it over here. So maybe we'll select, let's say this image. Obviously this is not related to, this is related to pet and all, but I'll change this thing. I'll name it. Let's first select the category. I'll select category and I'll select, let's say car category. Maybe this is cars. Okay. So I'll name it cars over here. Now for the second one, click on add item, add an image. We'll select this one. Okay. And we'll select category. Then whatever category you want, maybe we want to select laptop category or technology category. Then this is how it will keep on increasing and showing. This is this thing. Okay. Don't add the label, actually remove the label, because category name is already given at the bottom. Similarly, if you want to add more items, you can add more items from here. Maybe let's add one more. Right. And let's select some other category from here. Click on publish. And finally, we can add some spacing below this thing as well. So I'll add 60 pixels bottom, click on publish. Now let's see how it is looking. As you can see in desktop, this in tablet, this is how it will look like. When there is one more category, it will display over here. That is the reason why we have empty space over here. In mobile phone, this is how it will look like. Okay, perfect. Come back to desktop. Now I just wanted to show you 2-3 categories just so that you get an idea about how it works. But I don't want to waste your time creating this entire page. And then after that, we also have to create blog about all these pages. We have not yet created. We just created the page, but the content is not added. So I don't want to waste your time. I just wanted to show you 2 sections just so that you get an idea about how it works. And in future, if you want to make any changes, you know how to do it. Now what you can do is you can import all the pages for free. So just like you imported templates, if you see the media folder, I have also given you this pages folder. Inside that, I've given you all the pages. So let's do one thing. Come over here, click on this option, add template, go to my templates, click on insert template at top, and one by one, you can insert or import all the templates. So first of all, go to media folder, select pages folder, and let's install this home page template. Now, once it is uploaded, you can simply go ahead and insert this thing, click on apply. Now it will also include the top 3 categories, top 3 sections that we have already created. So what we can do is we can delete those sections, okay? Because we already have these 3 sections. So I'll delete this section, and okay, those 2 sections. Now this is fine. This is just third section, which is your featured ads, okay? So here, as you can see, what all things you want to display over here. At top, if you scroll down, Here as you can see, you can display different categories again, or if you want to display instead of categories, maybe if you want to display property features, job type, you can also display that thing as well. But I'm displaying different categories. If somebody wants to see apartment or gardening related categories, you can add these options from here. Okay. And cars maybe. Okay, so you can keep on adding different categories. So that if somebody wants to see cars related categories, they can click on this option. Okay. So only thing that you need to do is change the content. Similarly over here, if you want to change the icon, text, anything, just click on this thing under item 1, change the icon, under this text, change some other text, and so on. And under explore listing, let's see. Yeah, rest everything is fine actually. All the images are given. Testimonial, if you want to do some changes in the testimonial, click on this thing, click on item 1. Instead of this person's image, you can replace it with some other image. Instead of this name, Adam, maybe let's change this thing to John Smith. Okay, as you can see, name change. Instead of sale manager, you can type in whatever, CEO maybe. So this is how you can do it. Pretty easy. Blog we have not yet created. That is the reason why it is just showing the demo blog post. And the sign up form. In fact, let's fix the sign up form first. If you come back to your dashboard, let's very quickly fix the sign up form. Now the left side, you will see W for the bottom option, MC for WP, which stand for MailChimp for WordPress. Click on that. Now, first of all, you need to connect your website with MailChimp. And before that, if you don't know what a MailChimp is, how it works, MailChimp is basically a platform which helps you to do email marketing for free. And a lot of features are available. You can do automation with email marketing. You can run campaigns and so on. Now, if you don't know anything about MailChimp or email marketing, maybe if you want to learn about that, you can obviously go to my YouTube channel and search a video for that. Or you can just go to YouTube and search for Nair Sheikh MailChimp. Or if you want it in Hindi, you can type in Nair Sheikh MailChimp Hindi. I'll just type in Nair Sheikh MailChimp. And you'll see this video, more than 1 hour long tutorial, MailChimp, how to use it, do free email marketing with templates, automation and e-commerce. Everything is given over here. So make sure you watch that video. You'll understand about email marketing and MailChimp much better. Now go to MailChimp, log into your account. Once you log into your account, you will see this option. You will see your photo or your avatar at top right corner. Click on that. Now select profile under that. And over here under extras, select API keys. And from here, you can now create a new API key. So you can scroll down, click on create a key. You can name it anything you want. So we'll name it Listivo, or you can name it obviously anything you want, and simply copy this thing. Come back to your website, paste in the code, click on save changes. Now your website will be connected with MailChimp. Here as you can see, you get all your list and all. Now we need to create a form. So under MailChimp, click on form. You can name this form anything. I'll just name it form 1. Then select any list from here and click on add new form. One basic form will be created for you. We'll delete it. So this is the basic form. Delete everything. Again, go back to media folder. Under pages folder, you will see newsletter form. Open this file, copy everything, come over here, paste in the file. You will get your newsletter. Okay, you will get your newsletter form. Now, if you go back to your home page, as you can see, this is how your home page looks. You also have this thing at the bottom, and make sure, let me refresh this page. Now, if you go to any page and if you don't see header and footer, then as I said you earlier, you can always go to this gear icon page settings and make sure to select the layout and then click on publish. Come over here, refresh this page. Okay, so now it is fixed. Similarly, if you go to add all listing page, about page, contact page, whatever page, okay, panel page. So if you go to any page, if you don't see header and footer, you can always edit that page as with Elementor, and you can click on page settings and you can select the layout. All right. So with this home page is completed, let's come back to our main dashboard. Let's import other pages as well. So for that, again, come back to the pages option. And next, let's start with the next most important page, panel page. So click on edit. Right now, if you see your panel page is empty, just header and footer, nothing in between. So to design this thing, again, click on edit with Elementor, and we'll click on this center icon, folder icon, go to templates, import template, select file and select the panel file, which is over here. Click on open. And once imported, we have to insert this thing. So here it is, panel Listivo, insert this, click on apply. And now as you can see, this is how it will look like. Okay, it will display the panel, people can go to moderation, they can add a new, so everything will work from here. If I come back over here, refresh this page, this is the panel page. And again, if you anytime don't see header and footer, do that setting. If somebody wants, they can add a new listing from the front end, they can see messages, all these things can be done from here. Okay, so I'll come over here, we'll again click on this gear icon at top, page settings, let it reload, again click on gear icon, make sure to select layout and click on publish. Now let's come back, refresh this page, and now as you can see the header and footer. And over here as well, when somebody selects any category, they get all the options related to that. If they select real estate category, for example, or whatever category, they'll get all the options related to that. So let's come back. This is our panel page. Let's come back again. Let's create the compare page. Click on edit. Click on edit with Elementor. Folder icon, templates, import template, select file. Select the compare Listivo file. Once imported, select the compare Listivo and insert this file. Now once somebody adds multiple options, they can compare it. Now you can select the base for comparison. So under item 1, maybe they can compare based on category, or they can compare based on price, compare based on property size, bedrooms, number of bedrooms. So this property has these many bedrooms, this property has these many bathrooms, and so on. Okay, I'll add this related to real estate because we have added options related to real estate. Maybe property size also will select, right? So similarly, you can just keep on adding options from here. Click on publish after that. Let's come back. Let's see the compare page. Your website name / compare. Now obviously first we'll have to add item under compare. Now I wanted to show you that again here also header and footer not working. So page settings, click on that. Then under layout, select layout, click on publish. Come over here, refresh it. All right, so make sure you do this thing. Now if you go to listings, any listing, if you add to compare, and if you add multiple listings in your compare, for example, you can add another listing, third listing over here. And after that, if you go to the compare page, then you will see more details related to different items. For example, here as you can see this, if you added any second, third property, then it would say this property is an apartment. This is $150,000. This is something else. This has 2 bathrooms and bedrooms and so on and so forth. So this will compare multiple properties. Come back again. Let's create the login register page. In fact, we have created these pages. Let's add the content in login register page, which is over here. Click on edit. Now click on edit with Elementor. Now again, click on this folder icon to add a new template. Go to my templates, import template, and select login register. Click on open. In fact, let me import all the templates at once so that we don't have to do it again and again. So once it is imported, next template will add blog page we have already created. So blog page or template, we don't have to do any settings related to that. Let's import some more templates. First, make sure login register is imported properly. Let's search for that. Here it is, login register imported. Click on import, select file. Let's import this page not found. Okay. Here it is, the top one, 404, page not found, that is the page. Then we also need about page and contact page. So let's import all at once. And after that, whenever we need any template, we can simply insert it. So click on import template. Now let's select the about page, which is over here. Click on open. Then select the contact page over here. Click on open. Now, because we are creating login and register page, we'll insert that. So here it is, login or register Listivo. We'll insert this page. And this is how your login register page will look like. It will show both the login and register. Okay. People can enable WhatsApp, Viber, and they can also select their phone number. Okay. 91, which is the India code. That is the default code that I've selected. Click on publish. And again, I'm saying make sure you go to page settings and under layout. First, let it load. Page settings. Under layout, make sure you select layout. Click on publish. Then come back to dashboard again. Next is your page not found. So click on edit. Edit with Elementor. Now again, add template. Go to my templates. import template, and here it is, page not found. Okay, we have already imported it, we just needed to insert it. So this is how it will look like. Again, I am saying whenever you create any page, make sure you select the layout. So click on page settings, select the layout, then click on publish, come back. Let's finally create the about and contact pages. So first click on edit for about page, click on edit with Elementor. Page is already imported, so we just have to insert it, do the same things. Okay, here it is, about page, insert it. Now whatever changes you want to make over here, whatever content you want to change, for example, instead of this image, if you want some other image, you can simply click on this image. From the left hand side, you can replace that image. Instead of this text, some other text, you can just replace it. So just click on that element and you will get options related to that at left. You can change the content. Click on publish. Again, just make sure you have selected layout. So page setting, select layout, click on publish, come back. Finally, our last page, which is the contact page, click on edit, edit with Elementor, and do the same thing. Just select the contact page template, which is over here, contact us Listivo. Now here you have to do one thing, you have to select the contact form. So click on this option at the right hand side. If you're not able to click on this thing, you can do one thing, you can click on this structure icon at top, then search for contact form. Let's see where it is. Here it is, contact form. Click on that. Then at the left hand side, select contact form 1, which we have created. Okay, so this is your contact page. Click on publish again. All right. If you want to change the location on this map, you can click on this pencil button at top right corner, and whatever your latitude and longitude is, you can enter that code. It will display your location. All right. So with this, we have imported all the pages, we have imported templates, seen everything. Okay. And if you see, basically you have completed your website over here. Okay. But I want to show you a few more things. For those people, if you want to enable that option of monetization, if you want to enable monetization on your website, wherein you can charge money for posting. Right now it is all free. If somebody comes, they can add a listing for free and all. But if you want to charge money for this process, then how you will do that? Let's see. So for that, we'll need to import, or we'll need to insert a new plugin. That plugin will add all the monetization features on your website. So for that, we'll have to install a new plugin. Click on add new plugin. Under search plugins, search for WooCommerce, or if you want, you can just search for Woo. This is the plugin we need, WooCommerce by Automatic. This plugin will convert your website into an e-commerce website wherein you can sell products, you can accept payments and so on. Click on activate to activate this plugin. Once activated, we have to do basic settings related to this plugin. So now you'll see a new option at the left hand side, WooCommerce. Under that, click on settings. Now first you have to add your basic settings. So your address, okay, add your address over here, your city name, your state name. Once you add your state name, country name will automatically come. Type your postal code, zip code, okay. Then after that, select your currency. Make sure this currency and the theme setting currency that we selected earlier is same. Okay, we don't want to select two currencies over here. So under theme settings, we had selected USD. So I'll select the same currency over here. Okay. If you had selected Indian Rupee INR, then I would recommend you to choose Indian Rupee INR from here as well. Now come to payments. Now we have to enable payment options so that people can make payment on your website. Okay, if you want that option, by the way, I'll just enable cash on delivery just for my purposes because I don't have to make payment to myself, but I'll show you how to enable real payment gateways. So for that, again, you'll have to open plugins option, click on add plugin. Now payment gateway depends on your country. So some payment gateways are available in some countries, some other payment gateways are available in some other countries. For example, PayPal is a payment gateway, very famous, very common, mostly available in most of the countries. Similarly, Stripe is a payment gateway which helps you to directly accept credit and debit card payments right on your website. So that is another very famous plugin, but that plugin or that payment gateway, Stripe payment gateway, is mostly available in USA, in Europe, in Australia, these kind of advanced economies. So maybe it is not available in your country, then you can search what payment gateway is best suited or best payment gateway for your country. For example, in India, there are many payment gateways like Razorpay, CC Avenue. Then we have PayUmoney, we have InstaMojo. Many payment gateways are available. Similarly, if you're from some other country, maybe from any country, you can go to Google and search for best payment gateway, maybe for Kenya, for Bangladesh, for Nepal, for Vietnam, whatever country you're from. Okay, and you will get what payment gateway is available in your country. I'll show you 2-3 options. First, we'll see how to set up PayPal. So search for PayPal, select this plugin, payment plugins for PayPal WooCommerce. This is by payment plugins. Okay, so install this payment gateway. Don't activate it right now. We can activate all the payment gateways at once. Next payment gateway we need is Stripe. You should be using only one payment gateway if you are working in only one country. So if you are working only in, let's say, USA, Europe, Australia, you should only use, Stripe. Okay. And if you're from India, you should only use Razorpay or CC Avenue or just single payment option. Or if you're doing business in multiple countries, then you can use multiple payment gateways. Okay. Now for Stripe also, I would recommend you to install the second plugin. This is also by payment plugins. And finally, for Indian customers, I'll install Razorpay. This is the one, Razorpay for WooCommerce by Razorpay. Install this. Once you install all these payment gateways, you can go back to plugins and activate these. So Razorpay, then Stripe and PayPal. Select all three, go to bulk action, select activate, click on apply. All three payment gateways will be activated for you. Once done, you can come back to WooCommerce, refresh this page. And now as you can see, we get so many new options. So first of all, let's set up PayPal, which is, so here you can see PayPal payment gateway. You can see the icon, click on enable and now click on manage. Now to manage PayPal, we just have to click on API settings tab. And it is very simple. It will automatically connect it with your website and you can accept PayPal payment. So you just need to click on this button, click to connect. It will open this pop-up for you and you need to enter your basic details, your PayPal email and password, and it will automatically connect your website with PayPal. Just make sure you have a business PayPal account. A regular PayPal account might not work over here. Okay, so make sure you have a business PayPal account. Now once it is done, your website will automatically be connected with PayPal, and now as you can see, all the details are auto-filled. You can now accept payments through PayPal. Now let's set up Stripe, which is over here. This one, as you can see, credit card Stripe by payment gateways. This is by default active. We need to click on manage. First thing that I would like to do is I would like to change the title. In fact, I would like to copy the title and paste it under description. Then click on save changes. Now again, go to API settings. First of all, change the mode to live mode. We don't want to use the test mode. We want to use the live mode. Now, just like PayPal, click on this button. What this will do is this will redirect you to Stripe's account, enter your Stripe email, submit, enter your password, and just like PayPal, it will automatically connect your website with Stripe and redirect you back to your website. They might ask you to select your account, so select that and click on connect. And after a few seconds, it will complete the process and you will be automatically redirected back to your WordPress website. Here as you can see, and now you can also accept payment through Stripe. Finally, for Indian payment gateways, let's see how we can set up Razorpay. That is a manual option, so we'll have to manually do it. Here it is, Razorpay. Click on complete setup. And over here, make sure this is tick marked, enable this module. We need to enter the key ID and key secret. So for this, you can go to razorpay.com. Now, if you're using some other payment option, that also will have a similar step. Okay, you just have to go to that payment gateway's website, copy your key ID and key secret, or sometimes they call it publishable key or secret key. Copy those things and just paste it over here. Whether it's Razorpay or any other payment gateway, steps are all same. So for Razorpay, you have to go to dashboard.razorpay.com, log into your account. Now, once you log into your account, you might see this page. Click on payments from here. Now at the bottom left corner, you will see accounts and settings. Click on that. And over here, if you scroll down, you will see API keys. Click on this and it will give you your API key. So copy your key ID from here, paste it under key ID. And similarly, it will also give you key secret. If you're doing this for the first time, copy the key secret and paste it over here. Make sure to remember the key secret because they generate or they show you the key secret only once. So make sure you copy and paste it. Now you can also accept payment through Stripe. After that, you can click on accounts and privacy, tick mark this thing, enable login during checkout. Also tick mark this thing, allow customers to create an account during checkout and also on the My Account page. And untick these two options. Okay. Then finally at the bottom, click on save changes. Then you have to go to site visibility and make sure to make your website live so that you can accept payments. Then go to advanced. And over here, just make sure under cart page, cart is selected, under checkout page, checkout, and under My Account page, My Account is selected. And finally, with this, we have also completed WooCommerce settings. You can use these two options. These two are really important widgets. Whenever you log in, it will tell you how many orders it is left, how many sales we have got, what is the net sales this month, and so on. Now let's create different packages. So we have enabled or we have set up payment gateways. Now we need to create different packages. So for that, under Listivo panel, we have to select monetization. We have to enable monetization first of all. So select this thing, enable. Also select bump up if you want to give different options. We'll see that under packages, we'll see it. Let's create a new package like we have done it over here. If you see the demo website, if you click on buy a package, standard package, featured max. Under standard package, your ad will be displayed on the website for 7 days. Under featured package, it will be displayed for 14 days, and for 3 days, it will be featured on the home page. Similarly, under featured max, it will be displayed, and so on. You get the point. Okay. Then for this, maybe we'll create a basic package. Let's name it basic package. Make sure under type normal is selected. Under basic package, maybe it will be for $10. Price is 10. Label you can give, text, whatever text you want, you can give some text. Now all categories applied. How many ads a person can post with this? So maybe with this they can post 5 ads. And these ads will run for 14 days. They will not be featured. It will not be a bump. Okay. Click on save changes. Now click on add new package. Let's name it, let's say pro package or premium package. Click on add package. Now this will increase the price to maybe $25. Okay. And we'll highlight this on the pricing table, which means it will be something like this. As you can see, this featured package, it is highlighted. It says this is the popular package. With this, they can post maybe 100 ads, which will run for like 90 days. And one ad will be featured. Okay. And maybe you can also bump up 3 ads. Okay. In 7 days interval. Then you can create another package. Click on, in fact, not another package. After that, you similarly can create many more packages. If you want to create a bump up option, you can click on add new and I'll name it bump up. Okay. And I'll select under type bump up. So if somebody does not want to purchase the package, they just want to highlight their bump up their package or bump up their listing on search page or these kind of pages just for few days, they can purchase this thing for just $5, or maybe let's make it just for $3. How many number? 1 bump up number. Okay. You can also give them free option if you want. So under type, you can select enable free. Okay. 0 means unlimited. So unlimited number of days their ads will work. And if they want to make it featured, they can purchase the package. So by default, this is, if you select all 3, what will happen whenever somebody creates a new account, they will be under featured package. And if they want, they can upgrade to basic package or pro package, and they can also bump up their ads. Okay. If you want, you can also add subscription. Okay. If you want to work on subscription basis, you can do that. You can select any type, how many number of ads you'll get with this subscription every 30 days. Okay. You can set all those options from here. Now, once you set up this thing, once you set up your options, now let me do one thing. Finally, last thing. What I'll do is I'll open this website in a new private window. I'll try to first log into my account, create and register an account, then post a listing and see everything, how this entire process works. So how your customer will see it. So I'll open this website in a new private window. Now, as you can see, instead of that user, we get register login. Let's register. So under username, I'll type in Nair, email, I'll type in this thing, phone number. Okay. I want to maybe enable WhatsApp. I'll select this option, whether you want private account or what. You can then register. Once you register, you will be logged in and redirected to your panel page. Okay, no listings. We can add a new listing. You can go to this thing, or you can click on this button and you can add a new listing for free. Or if you want, you can purchase a package if you want to get featured. As you can see, these packages are given. What I'll do is I'll add a free listing and then we'll purchase the bump up. So because we have seen this process, I'll just make it very quick. Okay, select category. Maybe let's select real estate. This time office space. Maybe we are selling it for, this price. No bedroom, no bathroom. Okay, or maybe 3 bathrooms in this real estate property and 5 rooms, not bedrooms but rooms. Year built, we'll select let's say 2022. Okay, what is the property size? Maybe it is 1500 square feet with all these features. Description about the property, you can type in some description over here. Virtual tour, you can add that thing. Video link, you can get some video link. Let me just open this thing, copy the same link. Here it is. Copy video URL. Paste it over here. It will start displaying. Gallery, let's upload some images. Okay. Now I'll upload maybe these images. Click on open. Floor plan if you want. Attachments if you want to upload some files. Zip file, PDF file, you can upload these files as well. Location, you can set the exact location. Okay, let's select this location for example. Click on add listing. Now when somebody adds a listing, okay, they will be redirected to this page, whether they want to go with the free package, basic package, pro package. Maybe this person will select the free package. Okay, they will select this, click on next. This is pending. So they have added this thing, this listing, but it will not directly start displaying on your website. It will be pending. You will have to go through the listing. If you think everything is good, then you can publish it from your end. So you can click on listings. Now you can see one listing available, something title. You can go through everything. If you have any, if you want, you can contact them, tell them to improve some things. Or if it is good, you can just go ahead and publish this. Now, because I've published it, as you can see here, now it says active. Somebody can come to my listing and they can see this listing. This is how it will look like. Now, suppose if I want to purchase this thing, also one more thing, it will display the username and all. So this user can do settings. They can change their name. So under display name, maybe I'll type in John Doe. Okay, they can write something about themselves. They can add their location, click on save changes. They can also change their profile picture. So maybe let's upload this picture. They can also add their social media links if they want. All right. Once they do that, they can click on save changes. Now, as you can see, my profile picture is also displayed. If I open the listing, besides this listing, it will say my name. Because I'm online, it will say I'm online. People can go to my profile page. They can click on see all ads and okay, looks like we have not created the profile template. Let's go back to the dashboard. Okay, so we forgot this thing. Maybe under user page, we did not add the template. So very quickly, let's do that. Let's edit it, import the template, go to templates and let's upload the file under templates folder. Here it is, user page. Once uploaded, you can go ahead and insert it. The last one, click on apply. And now as you can see, this is how your user page will look like. All right. Now, if I try again, come back over here, refresh this page. This is your user page. People can chat with you on WhatsApp. They can message you, all these things. Okay. So this is also working. Finally, one more thing, payment option. If this person has one listing, they want to maybe promote it. So they can click on promote. They can select a package to promote it, or maybe they don't want to promote, just bump up this listing. So they can click on bump up. They can purchase this thing. So they can type in their details. Me, I'll type in John Doe name, company name, we'll leave it. House number, we'll type something. Mumbai, pin code is necessary. Phone number is compulsory. So we'll type in something over here. Okay. Then they can make payment through PayPal, Razorpay, credit, debit card. All the payment gateways are working. I'll make payment through cash on delivery. And they can click on place order. Once they place the order, they will get the order details. This is your order number and all. Then again, you have to go back to your dashboard. You'll have to see this thing. Now, if you just log in, you will see a new order will be available for you. As you can see, bump up, a new order is available. So you can just click on this, or you can go to WooCommerce orders. You can see a new order is available. If you click on this thing, you can see the payment, whether it was done or not. Once it is done, you can change the status to completed and click on update. So this is how you can accept payments. And if this person goes to my listing, and they can see this is how their listing will look like. All right. And finally, with this, we have completed this tutorial. I hope you guys like this tutorial. If you like this tutorial, if you learned something new, and if you want to watch more useful videos like this, make sure to subscribe and click on the bell icon so that you don't miss any future notifications. If this video helps you, give a thumbs up to this video and share it with your friends on Facebook, Twitter, WhatsApp, whatever social media platform you use. And throughout the video, if you have any doubts, any comments, any suggestions for me, you can always leave them in the comments section below. And finally, thank you so much for watching this video. See you in the next one.